Yeah, I'm starting, man. I can't share my screen with the advertisement up. You have to take that down. I didn't put it up. I saw, yeah, but I didn't put it. I don't know how to take it down. Once you put it up, I don't know how to take it down. You never showed me. Yeah, yeah, you didn't show me. So. Yeah, right, right. Thank you, sir.
Yo, Apostle, you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
All right, you see where it say banners at? It say banners.
Yeah.
All right, click on banners.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you do it so you can know.
I see 8 banners.
All right. Stroll down until you see this one.
Oh, okay.
And click it, it'll click off. When you click it again, it'll click on.
I don't see that picture.
You gotta stroll up. It's probably on another it's probably on
no toughest environment, no profanity.
Yeah, that's how you put all of that up.
Yeah, I know how to do that, but I don't see the picture.
Stroll up, brother.
I'm strolling up. I'm going as far as it goes.
All right. That's because you're in the wrong one. Go to media. Medium.
Okay. All right. Now I see it. So all I have to do is click on it, right?
Yeah, just hit it. Click it.
All right. There we go.
And that's you right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out, man.
All right.
All right, brother.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer.
Oh, man.
Hey, Apostle.
This is not right, man.
Hey, Apostle.
Yeah.
You got to be mindful of the light behind you. It blocks you. You got to be mindful of that, brother.
Yeah. Listen, man. My screen is just black.
That's on your side.
It's not sharing.
Yeah, it's sharing right there.
No, I should see my thing.
Well, that's your YouTube. And remember, don't be sharing nobody YouTube channel.
Yeah, I understand. This is my this is mine.
Right, but that's you. That's not, there ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm sharing it and it's not showing.
It is showing. I see it, but you're not playing nothing.
Side, I'm already sharing. It's already added.
All right, stop showing it. All right, hold up. Yeah, let me see.
Yeah.
Stop
That black
showing.
screen is just there.
All right, cut it off. That's your channel, brother. It ain't got nothing to do with what's going on.
Cut it off. Cut it off how?
The YouTube channel off. Turn it off. Go out of it. See?
My YouTube channel is what I'm playing.
Oh my man, do you hear what I'm saying? Try
Yeah,
to.
I just turned
All
out
right,
of it.
all right, now go back to it.
I just got rid of it.
All right, now go back on it.
All right.
All right, now see, look, I see this. You sharing this right
No,
now.
I'm not supposed to be sharing that. That's
Right, but I'm showing you it ain't got nothing to do with the share. It was your channel that was messing up, not this.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop that. Let me find what I want to share.
Yo,
Okay, I got to bring it back up now. That's what I see was wrong. Cancel.
you know your boy challenged me, Yara.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it. When y'all gonna do it?
You know you're gonna get beat up bad, right?
I just want to know when you're gonna do it. I don't want to hear nothing.
Do you think you're gonna get beat up bad or what? He be choosing the worst type topics, brother.
Yeah,
And you know
well,
he chose that topic.
did
He
it?
called me out on that topic.
Well, we'll see. I can't wait
Yeah.
for it to happen.
Shout out to Zion Warchild, my man. Come on, brother. You don't know how to
Hey,
shit.
man, what's going on?
Come on.
There we go. I got it. Let me stop it so I can share it. I got it up.
All right, I see it.
My,
All right.
See, that's what you're sharing,
my
right?
help coming
Yeah.
from Yahweh.
But I don't see it yet on my TV.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, there it go.
All right, peace.
He
I'm
will
out, man.
not for thy
All right,
foot to be
man.
moved. Thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all
Where
evil.
the hell is my
He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Amen. We are the church.
should be working? Testing. I'm not muted. Muted.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
That's
He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. He that keepeth thee, Yahweh is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth, and even forevermore. Amen. We are the church, that church that was in the wilderness, before the angel of Yah. We are the church, that church that was in the wilderness. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Saying, who is she that looketh forth as the morning, fair as the moon, clear as the sun, and terrible as an army with banners? I went down into the garden of nuts to see the fruits of the valley, and to see whether the vine flourished and the pomegranates budded. For the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant. And he looked for judgment, but behold oppression, for righteousness, but behold a cry. Return, return, O Shulamite, return, return, that we may look upon thee. What will he see in the Shulamite? As it were the company of 2 armies. His bride was prepared before him in glory. The people that stood with him was his church, the body of the Hamashach. They are Christ, his people, Israel. Our villages were pillaged, our women ravaged, our children were sold for wine. It was he that would come for us. Nation was against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, I, ba, da, za.
Yes, Father, we praise thee and glorify thee, magnify thee, oh, my Lord. Yes. We thank you. Copy. I'm going to go ahead and set the link in the description for anybody who would like to come and join and be a part of this presentation with me. But I do have a short presentation dealing with all the naysayers. And you know who you are. All the naysayers, all those that hate the Most High, all pretenders, all the ones that shout out against the Most High and his power. Even those that doubt the Paleo-Hebrew. This guy say the Paleo-Hebrew comes from Kemet. That's a lie. No, no, no. Stop. Kemet has enough stuff to take whatever so much pride they choose to, than to claim something that doesn't belong to them. You already got what you got. Why you want to claim other people's stuff? Huh? You already got the credit. Why you got to take from Israel? If Israel is non-lacking or have nothing or is small. Why are you always trying to take what Israel or what the Hebrews claim? Why you want to covet their beliefs and include it with Nile Valley beliefs or Kemet beliefs? Every culture have its own background. Every culture has its own background, including Hebrews. We have our own background. I'm going to stop running this because the pictographic Sonic script is from, it's not from Kemet. If it was from Kemet, then all the letters would be the same. Or even majority of the letters would be the same. And not only the letters, the pronunciation would be the same. All these uneducated people coming up here claiming all this nonsense because you hear it on HOK. You ain't heard it nowhere else but right here. And you believe it. All right. Let's start showing and proving. You know, let's start showing and proving what the deal is as I share my screen. On the ancient Phoenician Paleo Hebrew. Okay? The ancient Phoenician Paleo Hebrew. And the reason why I'm showing it in front of the pyramids, because they're not Kemet. The pyramids was built before the Commissions even came to Kemet. Okay? They're not man-made. I don't say that. They can't be duplicated today. Man cannot produce a pyramid with his knowledge today the way they were built in that day. Or you'll see pyramids everywhere done by man. They can't produce them. You see, they produced the Washington Monument, which is a symbol of the phalanx, a phallic symbol. They're all over the place. Because man can build a phallic symbol. But they can't build this pyramid, not like this. Not today they can't, and they couldn't do it back then. Now, I got 3 definitions of the word abayath. I got 2 from Bing, and I got 1 from Google. And each one is going to back up the other. And it's going to say everything that I've been saying all the time. Where the word abayath comes from. All right? It's going to back it up, naysayers. Especially Ashe, because he was the one recently criticizing abayath. Although he can't pronounce it, no more than Sonetta. Abaya, abaya. They can't pronounce it. If there's somebody trying to get in, hold on. I'll get back to you. Hold on, let me see. If there's somebody trying to get in. Well, I don't see nobody. Let me see. Oh, Hassan's in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you need to see this. You need to see it, Hassan. Only you can see this. I want you to see it. So let's go back Okay, got suntan. All right. Added. I hope says you suntan. Okay. Added you. What happened to Asar? He's gone that quick. Let me add this back to the stage and let me present it. Okay? Abayath, meaning in Paleo Hebrew, this is Bing. This is the website. This is the source of the website. The term Abayath refers to an ancient form of the Hebrew language, also known as Biblical or Paleo Hebrew. It's characterized by its unique Hebrew alphabet, a vocabulary found in the Hebrew Bible. The Paleo Hebrew language is a part of a Semitic language. It's Semitic. Egyptians do not speak Semitic language. Hebrew is a Semitic language. It did not come from Egypt. And it's also has its own set of grammar rules. Paleo Hebrew, it's not like modern Hebrew. It has its own set of grammar. So don't come up here talking about Yod. Yod is not part of Paleo Hebrew. Bet is not a part of Paleo Hebrew. Aleph is not grammar, is not part of the grammar of Paleo Hebrew. All of that is modern Hebrew. Dictionary and definitions, making it rich area of study for those that are interested in the ancient language. Ancient language, not modern, and their meanings. Source, I got it from Bing. This source came from Bing, just reinforces the term. The term Abayath, I-B-A-R-Y-A-T-H, Sonetta, refers to ancient Paleo Hebrew language itself. Significantly, a form of biblical Hebrew spoken and written during the time of Moses, Masha, during the time of Masha. Moshe is modern. Masha is ancient. The language of Moses, or Masha, to be drawn from water. Masha. The Ma or Mayam is water. Mayam. Shah is a form of destruction. So when the water is raging or the water is running, Moses was delivered by Pharaoh's daughter, and she raised him as a son. This is before the Babylon exile, before we was taken into slavery in Babylon. we spoke the Paleo Hebrew. It got changed after we went into Babylon. 606 BC. Source such as 911, Abayath Rescue. I've showed the book. Ancient Phoenician Paleo Hebrew describes it as a cistern in which the language was written primarily with consonants without explicit vowels markers or marks. It used 66 pictographic letters that span in ancient Paleo late areas, each carrying both phonetic and symbolic meaning. The word Abaya is associated with the Phoenician Hebrew script, often called ancient Abayath, emphasizing its use for reading, writing, translation, and of the original biblical text. I got that from Bing also. There's the source. Screenshot it, check it out for yourself. But here's the killer. Now, this one I got from Google. This is going to kill Ashe. It's going to kill it. Because I told you that our ancestor, Eber, or Abba, that's where it comes from. But I'm going to break it down for you. Abayath, or the word Abarayat, in Paleo Hebrew refers to the Paleo language itself, derived from the root Abba. You see it? The root word Abba. Abba. Not Abba, but Abba. The untranslatable word was here. The ba, the ah, and the ra. Meaning to cross. Also meaning to cross or to speak essentially, meaning the language of those who crossed. What did they cross? The language of Hebrew, referring to the people connected to the patriarch Eber, as it is in the Bible. Eber. Abba can mean to cross, like a crossing of the Euphrates. Unlike Moses, Moses 7:7, keep talking about the Red Sea or the Tigris River. No, it's the crossing of the Euphrates. Please hold on. But y'all see that, right? This is the breakdown. Abba can mean to cross, like the crossing of the Euphrates, referred to Eber, the patriarch in the Bible. Abayat, in addition, ayat, creates a plural objective form signifying the language or the speech of Abba. Just like I said, that's a dagger for you, Ashe. That's a dagger. Now I got respect for you. because you're a young guy and you're seeking knowledge. But don't get up here and act like you already discovered everything. You still learning, brother. And thus here I'm teaching. You don't know nothing about Paleo Hebrew. Don't act like you do. You don't know nothing. Shut your mouth, open up your ears, and listen. Shemai. Just not listen with your ear, but listen with your heart. Shemai. Young fella, you ain't humble. Abayath is a language in the ancient Hebrew often used to describe the Paleo Hebrew tongue itself. That's google.com. And that's what it looks like. The pictograph. It's coming up. That's what the pictograph looked like with its pronunciation. This alphabet is over 6,000 years old. I don't care what you say. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. They was writing this 6,000 years ago. Moses wrote this. In 3200, it changed. And it went from the pictograph to these particular letters. These letters. These letters. Now you might see something like this in Egypt, but it don't mean what it means in Hebrew. But I'm afraid I don't see too much more. That's in Egypt. I don't see it. I don't see the resemblance. I don't see it. Now this letter here, the pronunciation is in Kemet. Ba. But in Kemet, it means soul. It don't mean soul in Hebrew. It means tent. Tent. Bayath. 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 It's a house. It's a tent. It represents family, not soul. Different word altogether in the Paleo. Okay? This is the original script written in a change. This is the original script. The one on top. The one on the bottom is the Masoretic with the Nikud system, the dots and dashes. You don't see dots and dashes. You don't see periods. You don't see commas, question marks, because they didn't exist. The only thing that separated the words was space. This is Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. Man, I'm gonna stop sharing right now. Oh, and if anybody phonetically wanted to read it, this is it, written out in its form, in its pronunciation or in its form. Genesis 1, 1 through 5. And I did this translation myself. I did this myself. And yes, it took a lot of time. I mean, days to do this. Because I ain't that quick with it, but I'm right with it. It's not how quick it's done, it's how right it's done. Basha bara alahayim et hashemayim wa et haratz. Wa haratz hatha ak twa wa bahawa wa kashak hawatha was Alha, the panya face of Shah. What? Ha, thawa, ha, tha, hawam, the deep. And the spirit. The spirit, Raka, spirit. Not the word in the modern ruach, but Raka, the spirit of Alahayim, the gods. Rahab hovered Alpaya over the face of Shah Hamayam, the deep, the waters. The waters. It's like that. That's how it goes. Just like that. Don't be quick with it. Be right with it. Be true to it. Be true to it. Let me stop sharing. See what I got here. What brave souls we got here this morning. That's what I want to see. Where's the brave souls? Where are the brave souls? Hello? Let me add something to him. He's here.
Peace, Apostle.
Hey.
Listen here. I got some stuff for you, Apostle.
Okay.
Present the screen because I was backing you up and then I went a little deeper. Present the first one, Apostle. Because I'm with you, and you know this information gets colluded sometimes.
I got this on deck.
No, not that one. The first one, Apostle.
All right. Okay.
Paleo Hebrew comes from Canaanite script used in Levant, the Phoenician around the 10th BC, involving the earlier pictograph writing of the letters assembling the phonetic alphabet. It was scripted of the Israelites during the first temple period before being replaced by the Aramaic script after Babylon exile through. It survives today in Samaria. That's agreeing with some of what you said, but
You got one problem with this. Number one, you're not showing your source.
You said you got a problem with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one problem with it. You're not showing your source. And I'm not denying that you didn't find that because there are writings that support it. The problem is the Canaanite script is not Semitic. It's not Shemitic. It's Hamitic.
Okay.
So while we live in relationship with the Canaanite, there were some cross hashes. Because at one time, some of us act like Canaanites. We basically became Canaanites falsely.
You mean was it under duress, or they just became?
No, they just messed up. They messed up. They
you messing up, Pop.
Okay, you gonna get your chance.
Okay, one more,
brothers talking.
Apostle, one more. Put up this last one, and then I'll let you go ahead because I'm tuned. I'm locked in. So
Right.
I'm gonna do research on what you got because it seemed more right than wrong. But then I pulled this up as well. The Phoenician alphabet came from the earlier prototype Canaanite script itself, influenced by Egyptian hieroglyphs and Mesopotamian conform, developing into a simple consonantal writing system and abject used for the trade around about 1,000 BCE, with its and decisive standardized letters appearing in balops and spreading to become the ancestors of Greek, Latin, Hebrew, and the Aramaic script. Because what do you think about that?
One thing is we were writing before 1000 BC, and in 1000 BC we were still using the Paleo script. When you look at the Canaanite script, you're going to see more to be similar than with Kemet.
Was it influenced by Egypt?
No.
So this
Egypt again is Hamitic. It's not Shemitic. It's not Shemitic. Neither is Canaan. Assyrian is Shemitic.
Okay. So
but Canaanite script is Hamitic.
So
not
just made this
that
up.
There were not some grafting. There were. But basically, Hebrew is different from Canaan. Like the point of the word Phoenician, which people think the word Phoenician means a people. It don't.
Okay.
Phoenicians are about 5 different people living on the coast of the Mediterranean. The word Phoenician means to be seaworthy.
It means what?
Seaworthy.
Okay,
Anybody that can sail a boat from the Mediterranean to the ocean.
Yeah, I got that from Shaka Moses a long time ago. You're right.
Right.
You're right.
That's what it means. To be seaworthy.
They were sea-bearing people.
They were sea-bearing people. Exactly.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Ashe. What you got?
I'll take this stuff out of here.
First, it's not wise to call a man name and not let him respond to you first. I'm gonna open up like that. Second, it's not wise to call a man name during your presentation and not let him respond.
But that's what he did.
But here we go.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Just allow me to speak. Just allow me to speak.
You coming in here? I'm gonna remind you. That's what you did.
I won't stay long if you go mute me.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna mute. But you got to acknowledge that's what you did.
Hey, Apostle, you got an echo. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you did, brother. You called me out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said,
and you would have had listen.
I just showed you where Abayah comes from.
Bro, you go, okay, that's cool. That's fine. And just know you have anytime I make a statement, you can be the first to respond to me when I call out your name. Just know that. And the reason I said that because Santan already cooked your boots, and I wanted to be the one to do it. That's why I'm because Santan cooked your boot already when he showed you. Hold on 1 second. I ain't talk over you. I ain't talk over you. You can't talk while I'm talking. That's not productive. We can't move on like that.
That's okay. We can't. But this is my show.
We can't move. It's your show, so you're not going to allow me to speak. Let's get this correct. Don't interrupt me, brother.
Brother, I can interrupt anything.
Be cool, I said, get the point across. All right?
All right, go ahead. I'm going to do it. Don't lie. Because if you lie, I'm gonna get away.
Man, listen, family, you ain't got no right to call me nothing. Don't ever insult me and call me a liar. That's something I ain't never been. You're the liar. First of all, you up here talking about a Shemitic language. There's no such thing in no dictionary, nowhere, no Webster, nowhere in the Bible, no extra biblical script either, where it says it's a Shemitic language. That don't even make sense. Why the hell would Shem have a language? Why would he have a language? Why? Why wouldn't it be a Noahide language or an Adamic language? What the hell sense does that make? Wanna know why? Because the word Semitic don't got nothing to do with the word Shem. That was a term that was created by Ivan van Schlosser, a European in Germany. It comes from the word Semitisk. That's where it comes from. Look that up, Suntan, where the word Semitic comes from. It ain't got nothing to do with what this man talking about. That's a term that was coined by Europeans, literally. And what he did, and why we don't really use that in today, and why that's kind of outdated, is because it's anachronistic. Not now that you called out, because the Akkadians, like I brought out in my presentation, the Canaanites, like I brought out in my presentation, the Kemetic people, according to you, they will be Hamitic, according to your script. But your boy who created the term Semitic, he grouped Cushitic, Berber, and Egyptian under the term Semitic. They all fit in there. But what you're missing is that Semitic is a smaller family in a larger family, which will be Proto-Afro-Asiatic, brother. Show it. You don't know what Proto-Afro-Asiatic is? I'm on my phone, so you know I can't show it. I'm on my phone, so you know I can't show it. You know what? Don't even worry about it. I dig this. Suntan, can you pull up
Just a second.
Proto-Asiatic languages? Proto-Asiatic languges.
What I pulled up was the first one you asked for, so you got to give me a little time. Hold on.
My bad. He trying to flim flam a little bit because he know I'm on my phone, so I can't really share my screen.
All right, put that up, Apostle.
Don't worry about it. Put that up.
Share that, Apostle, when you get a chance.
Yeah.
What is that?
But nobody, I didn't say nothing about Semitic. I didn't say nothing about Semitic.
The word, Suntan said Semitic. You responded and reworded the word as Shemitic.
That's all I've been talking about.
But the term Shemitic don't exist nowhere. There's not one scholar who uses the term. There's not one source, one scholar. That's not a word, bro. Suntan. I mean not Suntan. Apostle. Can you tell me one Apostle? Can you tell me one manuscript that y'all have where the
is Hamitic? Don't do that again. Is Hamitic a word? Just answer.
Coined by the Europeans, yes.
No, is Hamitic a word?
It was coined by the Europeans, yes.
Coined by is Yaphetic a word?
Never seen it in use. No, I don't know. I've never seen it utilized.
All three sons have their alphabet, have their language.
Source.
As it developed after the Tower of Babel. After the Tower, according to the Bible. Now you can put your thumb down, but I can go to the scripture and show it. I can
go to the scripture where it say all three sons have their own language.
Be quiet while I'm talking. Just like I showed and I said, the word Abayah, where it comes from. And Google and Bing both agreed with what I said to the ancestor Abba, who is Eber, and the I-Y-A-T-A word, Yiddi, Ayata, which means language. It broke it down that Abaya also to cross over where the word Hebrew comes from. But the word Hebrew is a Greek translation, just like the word Israel is a Greek translation that is commonly accepted today. We are Yasharala. The term Yah is in our
you got to do me like this though. You got to dominate the mic and mute me.
It's my show. Yes.
I thought Sarnetta said the whole my show stuff was dead. Like that's an excuse. That's an excuse to dominate me.
But encourage you. I'm gonna encourage you. I encourage you today. You're young. You know more.
So can you allow me to respond to you properly, please?
Can you get something?
Let him respond, Apostle.
I will when I'm finished talking. Here I'm giving him a compliment, and he's interrupting me. You understand that, Santan? You hear? I'm giving him a compliment, and he's cutting me off. I'm impressed with you young guys. But that don't mean if you say something wrong, I'm not going to correct it.
Right.
And your presentation was good. But you still got a lot to learn. One thing you did was recite things that I already heard on this program. Shows me that you've been watching.
You've never seen anybody in your entire life bring out a presentation to the degree that I brought. You've never. Hold on, wait, one second. Hold on, bro. Just let me speak too, bro. Come on, bro. And now I'm getting a little upset, and I'm not gonna get upset on the stream, bro. Like, stop doing that, fam.
Nigga, you can't do nothing to me. You can get upset.
No, it ain't about that, bro. I'ma just exit left, bro, because you disrespectful.
You still ain't gonna do nothing to me.
Let's just make this a good show.
What is it about? It's about doing something to you. What I'm about to do is I'm about to embarrass you scholastically. If you would allow me to speak, you will take these cuts. You will take these cuts.
When you talking about,
see, this is what I'm saying, man. You wanna beat me using your voice, bro? Let me speak, bro. I'm not gonna beg to speak,
brother. I don't give a damn.
I swear to God on my life, you do that shit.
I say, look in the chat and tell me, is that the right thing? I pull it up.
I'll pull it up.
Bro, somebody come get these dudes, man.
There you go.
Semitic etymology stems from the biblical figure Shem, son of Noah, with the term itself coined by the German historian August Schlosser in 1781. What that means, what that means? That means there's no ancient manuscript that uses this term. It was created by a European.
Where he got it from?
No, he's utilizing. Okay, let's keep on. So I need you. Okay. Well, let me read the whole thing. Let me read it, bro. So it said to describe a family of languages. What is here? Arabic, Hebrew, Aramaic, etc. And the peoples who speak them originate from Hebrew Shem, meaning name, possibly linked to Akkadian Sumu, which also means name. The concept groups and peoples and languages traditionally linked to Shem's lineage through modern linguistics refine this, focusing on the shared linguistic roots. There's a reason why this here is anachronistic, because what I wanted to also bring out was that what are the languages that are also grouped here? Because you're going to see that Akkadian, you're going to see.
Where's the word? Where's that word?
Anachronistic.
Where's the word?
Anachronistic?
Yeah.
I'm utilizing the word. I have freedom of speech.
When you're reading something.
No, I'm done reading. I'm done reading already. We've read the whole thing. I'm explaining what I just read. Why do you need to explain what
I'm going to explain what you just read.
Fuck you, fam.
Fine. I'm going to read what he just read. See, he want to build on the fact that a white man said it to discredit it.
Yeah, that was
as if white people don't tell the truth. When you get into commission, who you got? Wallace Buds or white man?
Right.
Who else you got? Who's the other white guy? That without, we would not be in understanding the nectar neuter because of white people. Just because it comes from a white man, see, they do that shit when they wanna justify their sayings. When they're against it, oh, it's the white man. When they for it, oh, so what a white man? Wallace T. Buzz is a white man. Him and the other guy. Without them, we would not understand the Kemet writings. What is he saying? The etymology stem, the stem from the biblical figures, Shem, the son of Noah. I don't see nothing wrong with that. With a term itself coined by a German historian, August such as like, somebody got to do something.
You know,
somebody has to find it.
Don't you always hear me saying that I be wondering, you know, why people like our color, Apostle, you know, I be looking for authors like that in my research and with scholars and writings of that. Because every time I look around, everything is Europeanized. I can't find nobody look like me and you wrote anything that should be prominent and, you know, for us to understand. And I understand that's through colonization because they had all the resources and power to, you know, circulate the information. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that'd be my objection right there. And that's, you know, my conjecture right there with a lot of historic and, you know, this thing that we in, man, with the study of antiquity, coming from antiquity back up. We do not have so many authors. We run into Sheikh Anta either by Sertima, and, you know, it's a few more that I don't know. And I'm not talking about Dr. Ben or John Henry Clark because they writings wasn't in this pictorial way back in the old books, right? So personally, Apostle, because I know you didn't been to college, I know you didn't been around. Could you, in your studies and in your like, could you put any black faces, or now I ain't gonna use black, but people look like you or me that wrote some of this literature?
Yeah, I can't. Jerome Bennett.
Okay.
But you know, usually when you name a black person, they get it worse than anybody. They don't trust the black author no way.
Ain't
they
that
get it worse.
You said Jerome Bennett?
Yeah, Jerome Bennett. Before the Mayflower.
And that's starting to see, and look at this. And you know, we can go running off names when it comes to this literature of, you know, this Bible literature and this scholarship. We can go off names, Champollion. How can this European?
Champollion is one. Buzz is another.
Right.
And we depend on their information when we're deciphering.
Ain't that something?
Kemet. But it's only when it comes to Hebrew that is a problem.
Right. That's what I'm saying. See, I'm putting a broad blanket on it all.
Yeah.
That's
just
what
like somebody wrote earlier that the Paleo-Hebrew is Kemet.
Where? It you know, as that so as I said, it said that it was influenced by the Egyptians. The right.
I don't see how. I don't see enough alphabet. I seen one letter, the first letter, the R, which is not their first letter. And it don't mean what they say it means. Our second letter, the Ba, in Kemet, that means the soul. It don't mean that in Hebrew. It means the 10th. literal tent or a place where family dwell.
You said a tent.
A tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what we lived in. We lived in tents.
Right.
Yeah. The wah is a tent peg, something to tie to make the tent secure. Incidentally, the word wah means secure. It also means and, A-E-D, A-N-D, and. It adds two things together. It also means a nail or peg.
Right.
See, so that is about as similar as it's going to get. But I will tell you, the Canaanites are not even one. The Canaanites are 7 different tribes of people. People don't even know that. It includes the Canaanites,
The
the
Phoenicians.
Hittites, the Amorites, the Gizites. It's 7 different families that we lived amongst while we were in Canaan, including the Moabites, the Edomites, as well as the Ammonites.
You know, I would have liked for y'all to have a
I
conversation.
would too.
But we could have learned a little bit more from, you know, because like I said, they younger, they deep studiers, and that's good.
They
right?
are.
So I would
They
just,
can't.
don't go so hard next time, Apostle. Let them,
Yeah, well,
I know you got fire in you, right?
yeah.
So that's what that's about. But
It wasn't disrespectful.
Yeah,
Don't tell me I was being disrespectful.
Yeah,
Because I
let's
wasn't.
think about it so we could be, we could get.
I would love for him to come back.
Yeah, because I don't know.
But the one thing is, he's going to have to listen. I got a problem with interrupting. And if I got 2 people sitting up here interrupting each other, that ain't going to work out.
Right.
It ain't going to work out. Just don't say I interrupted him. Don't do that.
Like I said, my whole premise is to have information dispersed through the room. Just, we can do this in a
I
gentleman's
said,
way.
come on back up here, man.
Yep, that's it, man.
Come on back. Let's be respectful to both, to each other.
Right. That's it, man. I mean, it's all about the information at the end of the day. So you could continue, man, with, teaching until
No, I was done with the teaching. I just wanted to show where that came from, that I didn't make up the word abayath.
Okay.
I didn't make it up.
Right. I wanted to, but you said that's a Hebrew word, right?
Yeah, it's a Hebrew word, abayath.
Can you can you spell it in English so I can put it in my search engine?
I wouldn't know how to spell it in English.
Okay.
A-I-B-A-Y-A-T-H. Put that in your search engine.
I just did. Let me see what we get. It came out of
Just be respectful to each other.
Yeah.
We can do this.
Agree?
All right. We can do it.
Right.
Oh, my man, I say, man, you more man. You're a great young man, man. Because anybody, let me just say this before y'all continue. Even, as far as biblically and as far as, without no religion or nothing, a man got to be able to sometimes just, pardon another man and just come back and try to, make up. Don't never let the sun go down on your wrath. And all I'm saying is you didn't show me you're 100%, man, by coming back. Because that information needs to be put out. I appreciate that, I say.
Did you look that word up?
Much respect.
Santan, did you look it up?
Yeah, but when I put it in the engine, it came out Kibayath.
That's Kabbalah, I think. Now, put put this in. What does the word Abayath, Ibaryath, means in Paleo Hebrew?
I want to
Can I,
address.
hold on,
I
real,
want to address
can
something.
I say
I want to
something?
address something real quick, if y'all
Go
don't
ahead.
mind.
Go
And
ahead.
this is and this is
Can I answer
and
that
this is
question real
and
quick,
this is.
sir? Before you go on, just real quick.
Yeah,
I just
go ahead.
no. I just want to. I'm gonna address you, so you gonna have the opportunity to talk right after, because I'm addressing you.
Addressing me?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I keep seeing you saying stuff like for some reason you keep saying like my presentation was AI generated or something like I don't know why you keep saying that. But if you look at this presentation, bro,
Oh,
do
I
this
got
look
it
like
too.
like respectfully, do this look like something that AI created? Like
Brother,
my
okay,
stuff
so
not even
let me
hold on,
respond,
wait,
brother.
let me
Hold
like
on,
look
let
at
him
like hold on, wait,
finish,
hold on, bro.
King.
Look, this stuff not look at the imagery. They're not even on the
That's the old
if
one.
you look.
Where's the new one, Santana?
No, this is the old one. If you
That's
look,
the old one.
my pictures are not even in the lines, brother. If I had AI create this stuff, trust me, we would have a lot more details in these slides. It
Take
would
that
have.
first one down.
But what you actually said was, brother, that you used an old PowerPoint presentation and then you added some new stuff to it. That's what you said. But so brother, and in all due respect, brother, I like you. I don't like that. I don't think that was a high level presentation. Like the brother apostle said, it ain't shit we ain't already seen on this, bro. And I don't think that you properly showed the transmission. Right? You're supposed to show the plagiarism.
Take your
You
old one
cannot show
down,
plagiarism.
Santana.
Huh?
I'm talking
You
to
didn't show
Yeah, I
plagiarism. But
got it.
I don't even want to
Put
talk
it in
about
the
that.
thing, Apostle.
The
Hold on.
apostle asked a question about the word bayat.
Beautiful.
That is not a word.
I didn't ask about
It's not
Banya.
bayat, right?
No.
You said I bayat. So
I
what
said
we what
Abayath.
right. So apostle, what you did was it's a lot of vowels you added. I guarantee that base root word will be house. Bet. BYT.
Bayat.
You added, okay, listen, brother apostle, are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yes,
Root
I
word,
agree.
listen, hold on. Listen, root words don't have vowels.
I do know that. And
So
I
I just
will
said,
agree.
when I said bet,
Oh, shit.
BYT, I took out all the vowels and it means house.
I agree. Bayaf.
You made that up.
Brother, I didn't made it up. Bayath in Paleo Hebrew is house or tent.
No, brother. Listen.
Let me show. I
Hold
got
on, Apostle, listen. Follow what I'm saying. You've
no.
already showed that and you said it. If I just say,
From the dictionary.
brother, listen, Apostle, listen. I'm trying
No,
to speak.
I'm not going to allow you to do that.
Nobody can talk but you. Go ahead.
I'm not going to allow you to discredit in the manner what you're doing. And I showed three different Hebrew definitions of that word. You are not going to come up here and muddy.
Let me speak after Brother La. Let me speak after Brother La.
You got it. I say you coming up next. Hey, you can share my screen, Apostle.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on for a minute. Let me go back up to my screen.
All right.
Because this is not going to happen. You can argue with other people.
I'm not arguing, I'm just showing you.
Okay, no, you ain't showing me shit. Jack, excuse me for my expression.
Okay.
This is from Bean. The term Abayath, just like up here, Abayath.
Brother Law.
Stop it, man. Hey,
don't
while I'm reading this,
wood on the fire.
Refers to the ancient form of the Hebrew language, also known as Biblical or Paleo Hebrew. It characterized by the unique Hebrew alphabet, vocabulary found in the Hebrew Bible, The Paleo-Hebrew language is a part of a Semitic, I say Shemitic language, and has its own set of grammar. So don't come up here talking about modern Hebrew, which is different, that has its own grammar. This has its own grammar rules as well, as we can see. Rules, dictionary definition, making it a rich area of study for those interested in the ancient language. That's to you. If you want to learn and speak to this from an educated point of view, not from your feelings, because evidently you don't know nothing about Paleo-Hebrew.
Okay.
Okay? You don't know nothing.
I would like to respond in a scholarly way
You
now.
will.
Okay.
You will. And I'm going to go to the Google. Now I'm going to go ahead and just do it again. The term Abaya. This is not me saying this.
Well, I put it in the chat.
Refers to, I'm going to go to you too, Suntan. I'm going to get you. An ancient Paleo-Hebrew language itself. Specifically a form of biblical Hebrew spoken and written during the time of Moses before the Babylon exile. Such, I believe, Suntan's article is going to support that before the Babylon exile.
It's not.
The word Abayath is associated with the Phoenician Hebrew script. Period. This last one is what I said all the time. It even has the breakdown. Abayah or Abarayat. Abarayat in Paleo-Hebrew refers to the Paleo-Hebrew language itself. This is a different search engine from the root Abar, meaning to cross, or to speak extensionally, meaning the language of those who crossed, or the language of the Hebrews, referring to the people connected to the patriarch Eber. Abar can mean to cross, like crossing the Euphrates, to refer to Eber. That's what Eber means, to cross over. His ancestor, he crossed over. That's why Abraham is called the Hebrew, because Abraham's great-great-grandfather, Eber, crossed over the Euphrates, the patriarch in the Bible. Now I'm going to put up Suntan's thing and see what it says.
After that, Ashe, you can go, and then Brother La. Because Ashe been waiting. Him and Apostle got some contentions.
All right.
You want to read that, Apostle?
In Paleo-Hebrew, this is his. Abaya, or, which is the modern word, Avriya, refers to the Hebrew language itself, meaning the language of the Hebrews, derived from the root word Hebrew or Eber, like I've always said, often connected to the idea of crossing over, as Abraham crossed the Euphrates. It's a term found in the modern interpretation and in books about ancient Hebrew, distinguishing the ancient tongue from the latter Hebrew script, that means modern Hebrew script, with some sources listed alongside words like house,
Right.
which is bayath, like I told you, And I don't know, honey, I don't know what that is, because there's no O in our language. Dash bush, dabush, or dabash in the Paleo Hebrew vocabulary. Now, you can refute it, but you better show a source.
All right, go ahead, Ashe.
I think you're talking to me though, right? At this point.
Hold on, King J. Let Ashe go. It's on Ashe.
I think you were going to agree with this too, King J.
Okay.
When it comes down to the Semitic languages themselves, you gotta track the bilaterals and the trilaterals. Right here, we dealing with a bilateral bait and resh, what we would know in the English as the BR. And you can track that bait and that resh all the way to the Akkadian and even Proto-Semitic languages. But we'll just deal with the Akkadian because that's what we can observe. So when we go to the Akkadians, they have a word called Iberu. Matter of fact, from that same bait and resh, this is where you get the word Nibiru from as well. It means the same thing. Now check that. Iberu, Nibiru, Ibri, Abar, they all mean the same thing, Hebrew, because they dealing with that bilateral bait and resh. That only means to cross over. That's it. That's all it means. That's all it means, to cross over. And the reason why it wasn't even originally dealt with the Tigris and the Euphrates, because we don't have no evidence of the man Eber doing what Abraham did. So we just know that in the beginning it was a spiritual crossing. So we know that that bait and that race through the Semitic language is always just dealing with crossing over. The Akkadians had it. Now, I do want to add this point because I heard what you said about the Europeans dealing with the Middle Neutral translation. It's a difference between utilizing a translation and utilizing a word that they literally created. That word Semitic is a word that they literally created. It's no ancient manuscript in your text, Kemetic text, nowhere where it uses the word Semitic or a formula or a formation of it. That don't exist, brother. But the problem, and this is what you gotta do, can't follow these Europeans, as Son Ted likes to hint to, because they get things wrong. So he wanted to attach this stuff to the biblical son Shem, but he included Akkadian, he included Cushitic, he included Berber, he included the Egyptian language, he included Canaanite, and like you even said, you would agree, Apostle, that those are Hamitic people, but still yet the scholar, the German scholar, still anachronistically placed them there. That's called an anachronism, where something don't add up with the script that you're trying to apply it to. It don't add up when you try to put it in historical lens. So when we go to it, but why he did this, though, is because he observed the linguistical parallels. He observed that they had these comparisons, these roots within them. Matter of fact, just like the Akkadians have that word Shemu, I'm on the side. I'm on the side of the when the Kemetic people utilize the word Shin. Every time you look inside of a Shin, that you see the name, I'm on the side of that word Shin is just a cognate of the word Shem. Matter of fact, the first attestation that we get of the word Shalom comes from the Egyptians as well. It's Shalom. Shalom. See, I mean, so that's why they deem these things Semitic language, because they understood. Matter of fact, this is why Egyptian is considered Proto-Afro-Asiatic within the same family as Semitic, because they see these parallels, brother. So, and you might not like this, but on a historical level, a linguistical level, that word Hebrew, abar, it don't come from no man in the Bible. It's a word that they utilize coming from the bait and the resh within the Semitic language. I land my plane.
Okay, land your plane. I'm gonna answer you right now. Even in the Masoretic, the word resh does not mean house. It means head. It means head. The word in the modern for house is bait. It develops from the word Bethlehem, house of bread. Bait in the modern. However, like I showed, or Suntan showed, Yath is Paleo Hebrew, and it means house, means tent. It also means secure. The same thing debate means. That's where the word bond comes from, which means son, or family, inheritance, son of, speaking inheritance. The same as the word B-A-R, or the same as the word in the modern, Ben. That's why you see people up here, Yahuwah ben Janal, saying he's Yahuwah, the son of. But the Hebrew has a different dialect and grammar. The Paleo is Ba. Resh or Rash is head, and it represents the Most High, who is the head. Now, are you denying that?
Brother, I'm just patiently waiting for my time to respond, brother.
I'm personally denying that.
I'm denying all of that shit.
I'm denying that.
To respond.
I'm denying all of it. We all deny
Okay,
it,
brother.
Apostle.
So we're gonna show the same thing,
If
Apostle.
you don't have a source,
We have sources,
I
brother.
don't want to hear it.
Okay. We all have sources, brother.
So I'm going to go here.
Oh God.
I'm going to go here and show you the Paleo with a modern vernacular. It's the Paleo letters, but with the modern vernacular. The Aleph, the Bey, the Gamil, such as that. Not the the Ba, the Ga, but it's going to have the ancient included with the modern.
All right. Before you do that, brother, can I please just say what I just get
No,
talk?
when I come back, you can, brother. Just hold on. Have patience, man. Hold on. I'm going to get with you. Ain't no big deal. But you better have a source. And I like to see the source before you start. Because you just say what you want to say and then don't show a source.
You was asking for a source, so this from my presentation. So you said,
hold on for a minute, man. Am I not talking?
You asked that we disagree. I was answering.
I don't care if we disagree, and this is my time to talk. Now, we said, let's be cool. So far, I've been cool.
My bad. You was on a long pause. I thought you landed.
Now, I'm showing my screen, brother. No way in there. Did I stop? I said I was sharing my screen.
Go to a lexicon.
I got a lexicon right beside me if you want to see it.
Brother, this ain't no damn story. This is a meme, Apostle. This is a meme.
All right, this is ancient Paleo letters.
It's a meme you're showing, though.
I don't care what you call it.
Okay.
You can call it what you want. These are hieroglyphs, characters. I could show it without the writing, but I'm showing it with the writing to show you how the moderate does it. You see the Aleph? But this is really a lap in the ancient. That's a lap. This is bait. I showed you with suntan. This is Bayath. B-A-Y-A-T-H. This is Gamil. It's Gamal in the Paleo. This is Dalit. It's Dalaf in the Paleo. This is Hay. It's Har in the Paleo. H-A-R, and it means mountain. I'm only telling you the truth.
Brother, we know Hebrew.
As one that studied.
We all study, brother.
8 years. I've been studying it. Oh, you looking like that? You want to get fresh? You looking like that? This here is your Y. That's the only thing they do got correct. But they call it a Vav. There is no V in Paleo Hebrew. No V. That's a Y. It means tent peg, or the word and. It's a consonant. It says Zen, but really it's a Zion. It's a weapon or a hoe, something to plow the ground with. A hoe. This is, because it's guttural, it's spelt with a CH, but they put a double H because that CH is not normally pronounced. Ha ha, ha ha, ha. But in the Paleo, it's ka, ka, C-H-A-A, ka. This is, they say, fat. It's a basket, looking inside. But in the original, it's ta, tayat, tayat. They call this the yod. It's the yah, the Y-A-H, yah. The right hand of fellowship, or the right hand of power. I'm not going to go through all of them. But that's what they did. And then they added this from the Assyrian. But this is not one of the 22 letters. And they want to call it the Ayan, which they already got a word, Ayan, right here for the eyeball. Ayan. A-Y-I-N. Down the bottom, A-Y-I-N. Why duplicate it? This is crazy, man. You're laughing. That shows me your education, that you ain't with it. You don't know nothing about it. And as far as Sonetta bet me that I don't have a Bible written in Paleo Hebrew. Did y'all hear that? You don't have a Bible even written in that. Did he do that, Suntan?
Suntan, he got up and left.
Anybody on this program heard Sonetta, when he challenged me to find a Bible written in Paleo Hebrew? Does anybody remember that?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, I remember. And you never showed a Bible at all.
I never did.
No.
Y'all hear that? I never showed it.
You showed a book
All right.
that had Paleo Hebrew.
All right. This is my
Also
last
English.
turn.
The way it could have been resolved, Apostle,
Huh?
Apostle, the way it could have been resolved is if you picked up the book, opened the book up, and just put it on the screen.
Oh, I don't have the book. I got a PF. I got it on the computer.
Would that be the case, Apostle?
Computer.
I just jumped on, Apostle.
Okay. You can have a choice. You can stay on and wait until I show this Bible, or you can leave. But I'm gonna show the Bible anyway.
Bless his heart, man.
And this is to Sonetta and Morpheus. Sonetta and Morpheus. Because Morpheus was the first to say it. And you always up here defending Morpheus. So you can get this dagger. Since you always up here defending him. The Hebrew scriptures restored in its original Semitic alphabet. There it is right there. B. What's that? Resh and a Abba, Ra, Bara. This is so easy. Here's all the books, all 66 of them. Because it's Old Testament. It's Old Testament. Paleo is not New Testament, it's only Old. Genesis with this Malachi, with a preference on letting you know that this has been notarized. It's official. It has its notification. PFD. Chapter 1, Genesis, verse 1, Bara, Barath, Elohim, Bara, et Hashemayim, Wa et Horat. You can continue to read. I can make it bigger so y'all guys can see it. Ain't no shame in my game. There it is for you. In Paleo Hebrew, Genesis 2. And it goes all the way.
Apostle,
Yes, sir.
I really can't believe that you're actually doing this right now, sir.
That I'm showing work that I was challenged, not that I couldn't show. You really having a hard time believing that your boy Morpheus challenged me. Show it, Apostle. So now I'm showing it. You can't believe.
No, Apostle,
They was
what he
looking
was
for
saying.
something.
How?
Apostle,
You can't believe.
Apostle.
What?
Come on, baby. Don't laugh, baby. Don't laugh.
What? Apostle, what?
What I'm saying to you, Apostle, is this. He was saying in regards to actually showing a book like this here. If I say
It's
that
a
I have a
book.
book, listen what I'm saying to you, Apostle. And the book says, and you say that I have a Bible and it has Paleo Hebrew. You can open up the Bible and show it. Like I can show you that this is my Quran. Everything in the Quran
That's not
that
what
I
was
have
said, brother. That's not
is
what was said.
all in
Don't
Arabic.
move the goalposts. I'm not going to allow you to move the goalposts because I have the same thing. Let me come back to you. I got the Septuagint online. I got the Quran online, just like your Quran in your hand. I have the Quran online. I got the Sefer online, and I got the Sefer in book form. I got both. But the point is, they said it did not exist.
This a modern
in your hand,
reconstruction.
meaning you have it. In the book, in your hand, meaning you have it. That's all
I
he
got
was
it
saying,
online.
brother.
I still got it. I got it online, and I still got it. If you ask me if I got a Quran, I'll say yes, sir. I got the Quran online. I can
But you
read
said
I really think Sinetta was looking for a primary.
You coming up here getting very minor like a female, trying to move the goalposts because I got it in a PDF instead of in my hand. I tell you what I'll do. I'll print the damn thing and show it to you. Okay? I will print the damn thing and show it to you. And then I'll get it in my hand.
You already showed it.
That you was that much of a female. That you will move the goalposts. Because I don't have it in book form when I got 30 Bibles behind me. 30.
You good, Apostle. You ain't got to, you proved it already.
Y'all. But to come up here and act like that.
He proved it.
Right.
And for people to laugh like they ain't sincere, honestly, that makes me lose all disrespect for all of you, except for Suntan. And maybe Jay, since he did say I proved it. But all I saw was a shy dude was laugh. Like this ain't reputable.
Bro, you basically said I can't talk, bro. So I can't even laugh on
you couldn't talk while I was talking.
like,
Okay, can I give my opinion on what I think Sinetta was looking
Let
for?
Locke close out. Let Locke close out first.
Yeah, I just wanted to come. The reason why I jumped on is because I see that the brother was going so hard and he was so adamant about Abba.
Thank you.
Abba.
Thank you. Yes. Yes,
The
because
the origin of the word is not Hebrew at all. It's Arabic.
exactly. So, brother Lie, correct me if I'm wrong, right? So I'm always going to the roots, right? So when we go to the debate and the rest, it depends on how you. So the root word would be to create or to form. Is that the correct in Aramaic? Is that the root word bait, debate, and the rest would mean to create or to form. Now he's talking about paleo. Paleo has no vowels.
None.
When he's adding vowels, he's all the way to some Masoretic Nakut Tiberian vocalization system at this point. He's not even talking about paleo.
Show
So
your
when you're brother,
show,
let me just, I'm
But
gonna show my screen, but let me just finish, brother.
now
I'm
you
gonna
show your
Abaya,
damn screen.
I can show my
has
screen
two
now,
things.
Apostle.
Hold on.
We're not arguing, brother. We're not
Show
arguing.
your
I'm talking.
screen. No, because what you're saying don't make damn sense. It
I'm,
don't. You
okay, I'm
talking
gonna
to
show my screen. I'm
don't do
showing
that.
it. Let me show.
Don't unmute your mic. What you said was the word bara, which means to create. Bara. That has nothing to do with the word Eber or the word Abba.
Brother,
Like
I
I
didn't finish talking before you cut me off.
brother, don't
I
do
didn't
it
finish talking.
again. Don't do it again. All due respect. Don't do it. You don't treat Sarnetta like that. Don't treat me like that. All due respect. You said bara. Bara means to create. Abba means to cross over. Two different words in the alphabet. I don't give a shit how closely they're related or how they look similar. A lot of words look similar.
But
A lot of words.
Abaya and Baya have no origins at all in Hebrew. It's all
Exactly.
based in Arabic.
Now, can I finish, Apostle? Can I
I
finish?
just, and as far as that's concerned, Arabic didn't exist. Arabic didn't exist
He didn't
when
say Arabic. He said Aramaic. He didn't say Arabic.
he
No,
said
it's an Arabic word.
Aramaic wasn't around when Eber. Aramaic
He
came
referring to
after
Arabia.
Babylon.
Arabia.
Well, Apostle, can I finish? Apostle, can I finish my point,
Mute your mic.
brother? I didn't even finish.
I don't care. I muted your mic. I muted you. Did you not unmute your mic?
Yeah, I definitely unmuted my mic because
No.
it's like
You about to get out of here. Now, y'all can say what you want to say. Nobody is going to control what's going on up here. I'm not even being as hard as Sarnetta. Treat Sarnetta like you're treating me. See what happened to you. I know. I done got kicked off many times. Laugh all you want. Shit. And I don't care if it is in Arabic. It's also in Paleo. The word describes an ancestor named Abba, just like I showed you. So what? If it is an Arabic word, I don't care. I know that Arabic came after Hebrew. I got that much sense. I know the Quran came after the Torah. I got that much sense. And I know the word Abba is in the Torah. I got that much sense. So you come up here, smile, shake your head, all you want. You're last on the scene after Christianity. You didn't exist before Christianity. So shut the hell up. You're last on the scene. Yeah, you. You're last to come up on the set and you're last on the scene. It's called an Abraham Hebrew Christian Islam religion. Because Islam came last. So if it is an Arabic word, guess what you did? You stole it. Because Hebrew was before Arabic. You stole it. Muhammad was born in 554 AD. You stole it.
Apostle, I don't want to argue with you.
You don't have to argue. You can't argue with the
You
truth.
got it. I'm going to go, sir. You got
You
it.
can't argue with the truth. You might as well go because what you're saying don't make sense. It's all lies and distortion. Just like your boy Morpheus said, I didn't have the Bible. There's no Bible that exists in paleo writing. You don't know what the hell he's talking about. Morpheus, I've been showing Morpheus to be a damn fool for a long time. And if you back it,
Hey, hold on,
I'm you to be a damn fool. I mean, don't come up here, man. Sunshine.
Yes.
Do they treat Son Netta like that?
Well, you know they don't.
No, I know they don't. But they want to come up here and treat me like that. They want to overpower me. They don't want to show me no respect. When they see it, they don't even say, God damn, you showed it. I see where you got it from. They don't even give me that. You looked it up on your own. And it supported what I said. They don't even give me that.
Well, that's good enough, man. Because
you know
the truth is
up here denying it.
Right.
And brother, I said your presentation, although I had a lot of respect for it, I'm not going to get into the fact I don't want to put you down.
It just had stuff you didn't agree with.
Yeah. A lot of stuff that I didn't agree with, and some of it was copied.
Okay. I'll say what you want to say, brother.
I'm bringing King J back to the stage.
Yeah,
there was literally nothing.
Oh shit, appreciate you.
When you coming from a primary
Well,
text,
you better show
a lot of my one second. When you coming from a primary, what a lot of my work was, bro.
If you appreciate it, you better show it.
This is why we call it research. I'm not actually in these places doing the excavation myself, and I'm coming back to you or what the scholars do. Now, I'm pretty sure when I ask you this question, you're gonna answer me no. You don't even know who Inanna is. You've never heard Inanna probably even mentioned on side Netta, like ever. So, and if so, can you tell me by who? So there were definitely pieces in my presentation which are solely exclusive, only came by me. You probably didn't even know the etymology of far as the El Shaddai dealing with the Shadu or the Sadu. You don't study Semitic languages, so you wouldn't know. You did like respectfully, I don't even got to go through my whole presentation and tell you everything I know for a fact never been discussed on Sinetta. Inanna in the Halupu tree, never seen it done. When it come down to the Garden of Dilmud, never seen it done. Dealing with the Iridu Genesis, going through Astra Hasis, Enuma Elise, never seen it done. I know why you go do me like but Sinetta don't do people like that though.
Oh, he does. He'll interrupt quick. He will, and then let you know this is my show.
Is Sinetta Hebrew?
Will Sinetta disrupt you? If you talking monkey flow, you getting up here talking goat mouth.
But you can't tell me I'm talking monkey flaw when I'm talking about my own presentation. And if you have seen somebody do what I've done, like you may I hate that you even brought it back to my presentation because I'm pretty sure that's unsubstantial. You can't bring up nobody who ever did a presentation how I brought it on this platform ever. That's A. That's just A. We can move on from there though. We ain't got to do it. I ain't got to sit here too long.
I'm gonna show you. There's a guy in our community that came up talking about Nibiru and all of that.
I never mentioned Nibiru in my whole presentation.
Well, you mentioned something about Nibiru. You did.
No, I didn't. Never, ever.
You mentioned where all that come from?
I never mentioned Nibiru.
As a matter of fact, you said Inky caused the flood. That's not true.
That's what's no. What stated you didn't watch it.
In that story, Inky is the one that came to Noah.
Stop telling me about my presentation. I got it right in front of me. I said it. I said it already. I said it was Inky who warned Astra Hasi. I never said it was Inky who caused it.
You did.
I got it right in front of me. I got it right in front of me. You want me to rewind it for you?
Yeah, rewind it. You said Inky caused the flood. I heard it.
Bet. Hold on.
All right, let's go. Let's see it go.
Now go ahead, Jay Knight. He's looking for it.
Appreciate that. So I'll show my screen real quick. I can't show my screen because I'm on my cell phone, but I can show what I want to say. And and show what I'm talking about, right?
That's modern
So,
Hebrew.
brother, are you gonna let me show what I'm trying to show?
Yeah, but that's
So,
modern Hebrew. What are you saying?
okay, but let me make my point before you cut me off. Let me say more than 30 seconds worth of words
Go ahead.
before you cut
Go
me
ahead.
off, brother.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So what I'm showing here, right, is the brother always saying ibar means to cross over, right? We see that, to cross over, right? You see how it's
Right.
spelled?
I know how
Apostle,
it's spelled.
is that an olive or is that a iron?
That's an olive.
That's an iron. So right
See,
here
that's
we'll see. What's this right here?
That's an olive.
So what's this?
That there's an iron.
But that's what I said. I said, was it an iron or
No.
an olive? What's the
But
both?
the point is,
What are the both of these words?
the point is,
What
the
are both of
point,
these words?
I know
What are they, King James?
swiftness,
A beer.
swiftness.
They're both
But
for beer.
I'm talking
Hold on, brother.
about
Let me finish laying my plane.
ain't nobody talking about our beer.
Brother, let me land my plane. Okay? I'm showing the root word, BR. The root word. So what my point that I'm making is this. The root word, once you get the root word, you add vowels. So when you add, so the name, the root word, the bet in the race can mean anything depending on the vowel added. So you're adding a iron to a beer to get to cross over. If you add a olive to bait resh, it means a wholly different word. It means wings
Right.
or flights of feather. If I hold on,
Hold on, man.
let me finish because you're making it think I'm
I
arguing
agree.
when I'm trying to
I'm
talk.
going step by step.
Apostle, why do I gotta scream to just finish my
You
sentence?
don't have to.
I-
I'm
well,
going step by step with you. Right there. Let's pause. Let's pause. Let me
brother,
tell you, you got a problem.
are you gonna go? Am I gonna go through
No.
my script, or are
Look
you gonna go
there.
through it for me?
Brother, I just said to you, let's deal with it
Okay,
step by step.
and I'm going step by step.
Okay, now listen.
So we're
Step,
starting at the root word, bait resh.
brother, step by step.
That's the first step.
Okay, no, you are talking Masoretic text.
I'm paleo.
No,
What are you
that's
using?
not paleo.
What,
There
brother?
is,
Apostle.
there is,
Paleo has no vowels. Apostle.
brother, that is Masoretic. I'm looking at it.
What are
That's
you using? What are you
Masoretic.
using when you say abaya?
Brother, that's Masoretic.
Okay, now what are you using?
That word, go down right there at the bottom.
A beer.
You see that word right there with
Yeah,
that I,
with the
with that
iron.
I?
Yeah.
That's not an I in paleo. An I in paleo is a zero.
Okay. They don't have vowels in. They don't have vowels in paleo.
And it's pronounced I. It's
Okay.
not spelled with an A.
Okay. So what's the point?
The point is,
That's
you
an
are
iron.
giving me the pronunciation of modern in reference to the pronunciation of paleo.
Okay.
I'm talking
Okay.
paleo,
Okay. Well, apostle, you're not showing paleo. If you're
brother, I showed paleo. I'm talking, and this is a different grammar. That's what you won't accept.
paleo doesn't have vowels,
Paleo still is a different grammar
then why are you using vowels then?
because it's a different grammar.
They
You
don't have vowels in paleo.
there's only one vowel consonant. Actually, two. That's the
Brother.
X letter. Stop. Because you're mixing things up. You don't
No.
know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do.
You're taking the Masoretic and you're trying to say, same with the Masoretic, same with the Paleo. And it's not.
Okay. I understand your argument. Now let me respond. Now let me respond. I heard your
No.
argument.
You just saying that to
I
say,
heard your argument. Now can I respond?
go ahead.
Okay. So, apostle, respectfully, the paleo script is a ideographic, pictographic script. It's concept and ideas. It's not a syllabic script. So when you're adding, you're saying abaya. Where are you getting the vowels from? If you're not using Masoretic Nakuts, if you're not using a Tiberian vocalization system, right, or using Adani vowels, right, You're not using what is it? I forgot how the valve system is Shava Olam Kamat. If you're not using that valve system, the Shava Olam Kamat valve system, why are you articulating valves in this right here? Show me the valves in this.
According to the paleo, and this is not the pictograph, this is not characters, these are letters that came 800 years after the pictograph.
That's Kativ Avri. I'm familiar with Kativ Avri. I'm familiar with Kativ Ashur. That's Kativ Avri.
It says Paleo Hebrew, and that's what it is. It ain't what you saying.
Where the valve at?
The vowel is only two.
Where?
The first letter, ah, and the second letter here, the eyeball. The eyeball.
The bet is a vowel?
You'll see this letter in place of that wide-looking letter in the modern that they use as a I-N, A-Y-I-N. This is spelled I-Y-A-N, Ayan. And it represents the eye ball. So that is a vowel. That is a vowel.
Isn't them jab? A jab don't have vowels.
It's a vowel with its own pronunciation. The same as this A. Just like in my presentation. I feel that I got to keep doing this shit over and over.
You don't.
People like you
that read the language.
That all I got to do is pull this up and repeat once again.
They're right there. Why do you have vowels up there?
What it says in the script.
Why do you have vowels? And when I showed vowels, you said, when I showed the vowels, you said it's Masoretic. You showing Masoretic. You're showing vowels.
Consonant vowels.
You're showing vowels.
Stop lying. There's two consonant vowels.
You're showing vowels.
So, as I read.
So what was the problem with me showing the vowels?
Bro, you want to get kicked off the show?
I don't give a fuck. You ain't talking about shit. Shit. The fuck? Fuck you, Apostle. Shit. I asked you a simple question. Shit. Like he's somebody. This is the HOK debate Coliseum, and you ain't had a debate on this motherfucker yet.
I didn't have more debate than you. More debate than you. But let me show you. So, see you later, King J. Fuck that. You want to be disrespectful on the channel?
Bro.
And as far as I'm concerned, by saying that,
yes,
let's see how long you stay on your on something else. For doing that. King J, you want to join outside?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I wanted to play because you said I didn't. You said I said Inky was. I want to play that for you.
Yeah, correct me, man. And I'll show you what I do if you correct me.
So bang.
That's what I'm saying. That ain't even right.
Both of these stories, they feature a divine decision to wipe out humanity for a flood. Though the reasons vary. In the Astrahasis, the gods are angered by the noise and the overpopulation of humans. While in the biblical story, the flood is punishment.
By the time we doing some strategic
in both narratives, there's a single
we got to get back in the wind column.
One by a god or gods like the Elohim about the impending flood and is instructed to build a large vessel to save themselves, their family, and the animals. And we also see the preservation of humanity and the animals. Both Astrahasis and Noah are tasked with saving their families and the selection of animals, ensuring the continuation of life after the flood. And they also both give a sacrifice. Let's see this. Sacrifice after the flood. After the flood proceeds, both Astrahasis and Noah offer sacrifices to the gods or the god as a gesture of gratitude and reconciliation. After the Hasis in the Sumerian, he says, it reads, the name After the Hasis, meaning exceedingly wise, is the name of the protagonist in the After the Hasis epic and Mesopotamian flood story. In Genesis 8 and 7, we see Noah sends out a dove and a raven to search for the dry land. In the Astrahasis epic, a Mesopotamian flood story, after the flood waters recede, Astrahasis releases a dove, a swallow, and then a raven to check for the dry land, with the raven's failure to return indicating the presence of the land. This same occurrence happened in the Bible, word for word, without the swallow. Let's go to the next one, brother.
All right. Hey, I want to let you know that Apostle is watching, so he might be coming after you after this, man.
Apostle don't want none of this. He don't even. Hey, a man who don't study Semitic language.
Y'all hear?
They took this from Inky, Ninner, Sag, and Ninti.
Who don't study Semitic language? I've already told I study. I mean, that's some crazy shit to make a statement like that, man. But go ahead, keep playing your shit.
No, that was it. No, that was the flood.
He keep destroyed. I didn't hear that. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
Neil started the flood. I heard you when you said it. I
called it when I forgot who I was responding to. I know what you're referring to. It was during the actual.
You ain't got the nerve. You ain't got the gumption to admit when you made a mistake.
Hold on, wait a minute. You need to wait a minute. You need to wait a minute, brother. I never, like verbiage and what a brother says is always vital. Like, let's not make an ass out of you with me by assuming anything. So this was during a back and forth I was having when I forgot which brother, and I said, give back their stories, and I said, give Inky back his flood. I never once ever during this presentation, during any time that I say Inky was the one who created the flood or made the flood. No, right here it says the gods.
No,
I said sacrifice to the gods. I don't use the word. I never mentioned Enlil. I never mentioned the Enuma Elish.
I made a note at the time when you said it. I made a note that you said it because I was going to correct it. I just forgot. Looking at the note, I didn't look at it like I should have. Sonetta was up there talking about, what's your question? What's your question? See, interrupted me, wouldn't allow me to flow.
What epic is you talking about?
I'm talking about Enlil saying that he was tired of the humans because they talked too much and their sounds was hurting his ears. So he devised a way to destroy them.
Okay.
Loving his creation, went to Noah according to the story. I know the story. According to the story, Inky went and advised Noah to build an ark and save his family.
For what? That's why I asked you, what epic are you coming from?
So
because
there's only one epic that deals with Inky and Enlil.
That's not true. It's not true.
Okay. So what epic are you talking about?
I'm asking you. I'm coming from Astrahasis, the name of the man. His name was never Noah. The man's name was Astrahasis.
According to that story, that's his name. According to the Bible, his name is Noah, which means blessed.
You see why my presentation happened now? Because you're still trying to do it. If this was the same, it's not the same story, brother. That's it. That's all.
It's not the same story. You say the birds and the way they were released was in the same exact order. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. And if you would have talked about the ship, their ship was a cube, which has about chances of floating as a boat with a hole in it.
What epic are you referring to, brother?
The shape of the ship in the story is not even a boat.
There were different cubits in different epics.
Cubits mean size.
Size and formation.
So that's a cubit. Or 18 inches.
So you had a certain measure of cubits that were given in your
I'm
token.
talking about a cube, a square.
1 second.
Oh no,
You have
I'm
a certain.
talking about a cube, a square.
It's not described as a square in every
It
epic.
is.
What are we doing?
It's described
What
as
epic
a
are you
box.
referring to? I keep asking you the same question.
The Nemo Lush. The Nemo
Okay,
Lush.
I'm glad. I'm glad you said that. So now
Well,
I can then respond and say almost zero to none of my information within my presentation came from the enumerated.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't have. I'm talking about the story with Inky
That's
in
why.
here.
That's why when you got to talking about,
the
hold on, wait. That's
with
why when you got to talking
in
about
here.
Nibiru and all of that stuff, I was like, bro,
Stories.
those were my talking points.
How
That's
many
Enuma Elish
stories?
stuff. That's within the Enuma Elish when they get to talk about Nibiru and all that other stuff that you're talking about, and it goes in depth about Enlil and Inky creating humans and Enlil getting upset. That's Enuma Elish talk. I didn't build from the Enuma Elish within my presentation because I am one who understands that y'all always hear that stuff. Let's go into the more antiqual. Let's go into the more antiqual stories. Let's go. Y'all ain't never. Like, this is what I'm saying. What I want to allow to happen is for me to get labeled and then diminished. Nothing about my presentation was basic. Nobody can refute it properly. It didn't happen. They came up there.
I refuted a lot of positions on it.
No. Y'all came up there talking about El. Y'all came up there talking about Canaanite deities. And y'all come up there talking about the word plagiarism. Nobody dealt with the garden story, did they? No. Nobody, and Cosmic Sankofa said this, and nobody dealt with it even after he brought it up. I brought it up, so I never said it. Why ain't y'all dealing with what the brother actually brought out in the presentation? Fire as the flood, fire as the garden, fire as the crucifixion and the resurrection. Why ain't y'all, fire as the laws? Why ain't y'all dealing with the stuff in the joint?
Because it's two different stories. There are two different stories. I didn't argue with Morpheus because Morpheus brought it up years ago. It's not the same story as the biblical version.
We know that.
The same. So therefore, I wasn't concerned about it because it's not the same. I'm not
no. The flood story in Kemet is nothing like these flood stories that we dealing with within this gospel.
It happened every year.
You gotta think, man. It ain't. You can't listen. It's a man. Like, you can't give me a more proper layout. It's a man. He get warned by his God to save his family in two of every kind of one animal. Come on, bro. They don't. That's not in Kemet. That's not in Kemet.
He brought 7 by 7 also, not just 2.
Who said that?
The Bible. Did you read it?
So he brought 7 by 7. Okay, cool beans. I don't know. He brought 7 by 7. That's cool. They're going to exaggerate the numbers. If I'm the little brother telling the story, I'm going to make it seem like I could do more than what Big Brother and them was doing. Of course, that's why their arc is bigger. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Why I can't build? Just let me build, and I'll land and I'll pass it. I ain't never long-winded like that. But that's the fact. They're the little brother. The Hebrew story is the youngest story. So because of that, they're gonna exaggerate. So they make the arc bigger. You just said they got 7 by 7. Never heard of that before. You're gonna see them. There's this single. It just changes. It just makes these slight little changes. But in all in all, like you even said, that's why you were even going as far as even replacing the name of Ashtar Hasis, which sometimes can be Nahuna Fish and dealing with what epic you're talking about, with Noah, because it's so similar. But you can't say Noah when you get to talking about the flood story in Kemet. You can't place a Noah there.
Okay, now let me respond. Okay, let me respond.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Noah, come thou and all the house into the ark, for I have seen righteousness before me in this generation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7. By 7. Every clean by 7. There's a reason for that. Because the clean beasts are going to be consumed by man, but not the unclean. So you needed an offset of clean and unclean. So it goes on to say, of the clean, thou shalt take them in by 7, the male and his female, and of the beasts that are not clean by 2. So now you just learned something you didn't know, because you said you never heard that before. So you just learned something. So that's why I really didn't respond to your Floyd story, because I knew it had nothing to do with what's in the Bible. It's not even the same story. It's just another story.
It's not. It's
so, well, according to this, it is, because they're not the same.
It's not.
Although you want to make them the same, it's not the same.
I said that in the beginning of my presentation. It's not going to be the same.
Listen, brother, if I got to be quiet for you, why can't you be quiet for me? Was I not quiet?
No, because I asked for silence several times.
Did I interrupt you?
Several times. But go ahead, brother.
I'll see you later, man. No, don't stand here and lie.
Come on, let's just go back and forth.
Did I interrupt you?
No, he just responded to you.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Did I interrupt you?
So you telling me that I didn't ask you to be quiet several times? I asked you to be quiet several times. Didn't I, Suntan? Didn't I ask him to be quiet several times?
No.
That means he was interrupting.
Okay, you go on, man. I can't deal with that. Because you can't be honest. You ain't got nothing else but words,
man. We're not going.
That don't mean shit to you.
Let's get the information, brother.
You know, that don't mean shit to you, to be honest.
You calling me a liar?
Yeah, I did not interrupt you.
So Apostle, I didn't ask you to be quiet several times.
No, not just now. When you said, let me go, let me do this, I said, okay. I didn't say a word till you was done.
I told you, okay, bro. I told you, just go ahead, bro. My bad. Go ahead. Just run, bro. We don't.
No. So did I interrupt you, brother?
You making a spectacle. I said you did. I said you did because you did, man. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, bro. Just move on.
No, I'm not moving on. I'm moving on from you because you're not honest. And you can't be honest.
Let's move on, man. Let's go.
See you later, bro.
Why is it shaking like that?
I don't know, but I'll take care of it. But all I asked you to do is be honest. Nothing else. Be honest. That's all. Gideon, where you at, Gideon? Where did you go?
I don't know. Looks like he fell off.
Yeah, he'll come back. Come on back, Gideon. See, I have no tolerance for somebody just to lie in front of my face like that. Because they can't say the truth.
I'm going to be here, but I'm going to go make me something to eat real quick.
All right, go ahead, man. Gideon, come on back, man. So, what's up, man?
It's not.
I don't know why it's doing this mess, man, but it needs to stop.
I don't know. You can't go out and come back in. It'll end the show.
Yeah.
But there goes somebody trying to come in. Is that Ashe? No.
That's all. I got it. Cut your camera on, Ashe.
Yeah,
When he cut his camera on, that I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know why it's jumping up and down.
Oh, what's up, man?
you can't make nobody bow down and see your point.
It ain't got nothing to do with bow down to see my point. I want you to be honest.
Okay.
The fact is, I did not interrupt you, and you interrupted me. That's the truth. While I was talking, you interrupted me. Now you got your little funky face on, but that don't bother me. Only thing I ask you to do is be honest. If you ain't got that, you ain't got this,
bro. Just exercise your quote unquote your eldership and just move on, bro.
That's what I did, but you came back. I want to see if you had to change your heart or change your mind.
So you think, okay, so after, man, hell no. After you lied on me, I'm supposed to say I lied?
Well,
you lied on me. You lied on me several times. You lied on me all the time, nigga. You lied on me in my presentation. Hold on, brother. You lied on me on this stream on my presentation when you said I was getting my stuff from Zachariah's Stitching. That was the first lie you told on me. Then you just lied on me on this stream. You lied on me on this stream. And you said that I utilized the word. You said I was up here talking about Nibiru. That was a bold-faced lie, and you still ain't admit to lying.
About Inky. He's from Nibiru.
I ain't never talked about Nibiru. Have I? But you won't admit to lying. I ain't lied. You really, I asked you
about Inky.
Inky is in the Astra Hasis, Nibiru not.
Nibiru not. I don't care. Inky comes from Nibiru.
No, he don't. Inky come from his mama, Tiamat.
Oh, okay. Now here we go.
He come from his mama, Tiamat, in the Astra Hasis. You don't know that?
No, he don't come from Tiamat.
They don't talk that Nibiru stuff into the Enuma Elise.
No, he doesn't.
See, you don't understand the epics, bro. The Enuma Elise comes after the Astra Hasis. It's a different story.
Believe me, I know the whole story.
How?
You evidently don't.
So what?
Whole damn story. So remove.
That's the most high doing this to the presentation because you being bogus. So yeah. He's on that because that's the most high. Now it's me. Yeah, got his ass out of here. That's how the most high work.
Wow. I don't know.
That's how the most high work. Got his ass out of here. Now we run the show, Suntan. We got it. He was up here.
I think he killed the stream though. When that
exactly.
Happened, let me see. I think the stream is killed. Hold on, I'm still here.
No, we still on this.
Yeah, the stream is gone. I mean, the stream's still there. Say, put something in the chat. I'll say, let me see. Just put hey, something. Put that in the chat.
Okay.
Let me see if it pop up.
Okay.
No, not yet. Oh yeah. We the stream's still going. Way to go, Si. It's still up and running. Ha. Netta doing that. Said a Netta doing that to Apostle. I don't know what happened to Apostle. How he fell off like that. Everybody in the chat laughing. Yeah, well, we still on. It's still going. So you come up with some facts. Oh, there go Apostle. Yeah, I thought you killed the show, man.
No, I didn't move from the show.
No, I'm just saying. Cause Ashay was just here. We was talking, and without you, the show can't go. So I don't know what happened. This thing is kind of weird. Oh, that go Nepal.
I'm calling them now and find out why.
Yeah, that go Nepal trying to come in. Look at your name shaking, Apostle.
What's up?
I can't see Nepal.
She's
I seen her trying to come in. Okay, yeah, I see in the I see it back there in the
Okay,
chat.
so I think I might have fixed it. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
So I just
What you
refreshed.
doing, man?
I refreshed it, and
Okay.
let me
What's
see.
happening?
Dang.
It
She's
should
Trying to
be
mute my
working
mic and it won't
now.
mute.
I don't know if you can hear
Wonder
me.
why it won't mute.
Go ahead and go to
Yeah, it's working.
Would you? No, I am. You don't think I know how to mute a mic? What you doing, man?
Anyway, so I'm gonna leave.
Is you gonna have a show later on the
I'm
pod?
gonna do a
You
show
watch
later.
it.
I
You
can't
tell
really
me.
hear. There's a lot
You
of
tell me
feedback.
what's happening. I'm trying to
Yeah, I'm gonna
call
step
you to find out what's
so
going
just
on.
look out for it. I'm getting out of here.
With the screen jumping and everything, the interference.
Yeah, now I got me on the big screen. Okay, I see. I say he's not in the chat.
Okay, so Apostle's not here. Peace, everybody. Peace, Suntan.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
I don't know why I'm echoing.
I don't hear your echo.
Oh, I do. I know why I'm echoing. I know why, because I haven't. I was watching it on YouTube. That's why. Okay. Hey, peace to us. I saw Ashay up here. I just want I wanted to let everybody know, listen, Apostle's a part of the HOK family. Y'all know this is Apostle. You know he does a show. I want to say on behalf of Sonnetter and the HOK, we love everybody. Things get heated up here. And no hard feelings, Ashay. You're super welcome. I was cracking up when he was like, "We got it now. It's the Most High." That was funny. But yeah, it looks like it's fixed. It might have been on Apostle's end. I refreshed it. Hey, King J, I see you. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do a show tonight after Apostle. I don't want to say who Sonnetter is supposed to be getting because he probably forgot, but somebody that you guys really like to get up here and talk to. We'll see if we can get him. If not, it'll be a good show. We'll just do another panel.
Right.
That was good last night. Gideon was in the comments.
He disappeared.
Gideon missed the show yesterday with the African spirituality thing. Shout out to Easy Bands. I saw Black Sage in the chat talking about drop the link up here where it's safe. You need to get in where it's not safe. But I understand, Yara. I get it.
You seen him today?
Yeah, I was watching the show on YouTube. I wasn't on StreamYard, and then I saw Apostle start having tech difficulties. I don't know if he's coming back, and the show has been going for over 2 hours. So
it got kind of wild, Nepal.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. Hold on, let me talk to Sonnetter 1 second.
Okay.
Speak on. Don't just sit here. Talk, Elder Santan.
All right. Peace to the family. Y'all understand Apostle, and we understand how things get. You know, Apostle get a little overzealous sometimes. So we're not gonna worry about that. The House of Consciousness, what we all about, y'all, is the information. I'm learning just as well as everybody else learning. So, you know, I would love for it to just, you know, everybody want to challenge each other. You know what I mean? And Apostle, no. There you go. Now, what happened to you that time, Apostle?
No, I had to go out because I couldn't unmute my mic. I don't know why that is.
And Nepal was just here. You don't see Gideon's gone. Oh, Gideon is in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gideon's there. Oh, there you go. Good. Unmute yourself, Gideon.
What is the Apostle?
Shalom.
Peace.
Or nothing.
Go ahead.
And I just seen the conversation going on, and I just wanted to come and ask the brother some questions, but I see he I guess he glitched out. But yeah, man, peace to y'all, brother. Shalom, Elder Apostle, Elder Suntan. Oh,
Brother
Yeah,
praise
my
God.
brother Gideon, little brother.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
got any good input? You got anything you want to input?
Well, what I wanted to talk to the brother about was that, you know, they got to stop being so scholastically unfinished. Like it's nowhere. It's nothing about the Bible story, the flood story, that is a plagiarization of Sumer or of the Numa Elish or any Babylonian chronicle. What you got to do is when you get the hate of the Most High out of your heart and just be objective with it, you will see that it's a story that is, matter of fact, these texts prove the truth of the Bible. Because what you're going to have to do is either pick the flood story is true or these other stories is true. But it shows that they all come from a common source. The theological intent that the Bible is giving is totally different from all of them. So you can't make no type of claim of plagiarization. I mean, that's just like ludicrous. Like, y'all got to do better in a conscious community. If y'all say y'all scholars and, you know, y'all above par and y'all finding out information that the Europeans didn't give us, this ain't doing it, because this is going to make you look stupid in front of them people. Real stupid.
Exactly.
Well, you know, everybody's information, I put it like this, and this is just to sum it all up. Everybody not going to agree. So you can disrespect, you can respectfully disagree. It ain't got to be no, madness around it, nothing like that. That's my point.
Yeah.
And that's why I say, like, if you want to choose to say that the Enuma Elish is true, that's on you. But I mean, it's only probably you and maybe 10 more people that believe that.
Right.
That foolishness didn't play itself out. The God of the Bible, the Most High is still here. Those guys dead and gone. You got to pay some white university like hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn about them gods. So it's crazy.
Yeah, my thing is this, it's subjective because, and at one point, like with you, your knowledge of the Bible and your knowledge of what you lived, Brother Gideon, that's all personal when it comes to your personal belief. Just like Apostle, just like mine, the Lord have done things for you that only you know about, and that I would know about it unless you gave a testimony, then I would know about it. Not whether I believe it or not, it's just a testimony that you had, because you're not going to lie about a testimony which happened to you in your life. If you do, then that's on you. I don't think nobody would do, an honest person who's really believed that in the Most High and the God, you're not going to lie about a testimony. What kind of sense, do that make any sense, Gideon?
That the Most High will lie about a testimony?
No, that a person will lie about a testimony which helps him, something that he leaned on in his life. That was, nobody know, like, I'll give you an example. Like,
you're right. I couldn't, like, we would never know that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's personal, but that what makes your faith stronger. And
it's all if your faith.
Your spirituality, brother. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right. When it comes to spiritual matters, it's all about faith. But you know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, Gideon. I'm saying your things that personally happen to you spiritually, that, like, say you got sick or something and you just ask God, could he make you feel better? I'm just using an example. And then before you know it, it took a while and you feeling better, not because of you think that, you just felt bad for no reason. You think you felt better because you asked the Lord, could you feel better? See, what I'm saying is a lot of people might have deep bills and deep trouble and they pray about it, and if God bring them out. A lot of people could be about to run into a tree and they pray and see, these is it's some personal things that happen to me that I haven't told anybody. I don't profess all my testimonies, but I know that, what happened to me in my life. So that what leads me to my faith. So that's how that go. Because like I was telling people earlier and the other day, I was a firm believer in Christianity and the Abrahamic faith until I got to reading more. I was in a box, man. Then I read that like in Kemet, you know, the things I didn't know that it was another world before the Abrahamic faith. I didn't know because I didn't ever look to know. You know, I was just brought up in church. I was baptized. They like everybody else. Learned the 10 Commandments when I was 4 years old. So all I'm saying is I didn't know about Kemet, but my godfather used to tell me about the Egyptians. He was Ricky. The reason why God got mad at the Egyptians because they start praying off the other gods. And, you know, God is a jealous God. I can remember him telling me this in 1965, man.
Right.
You know, God is a jealous God and stuff like that. So, you know, that stuff was put into him, you know, that knowledge was put into me. And then when I went 20, I was like the prodigal son. I had went worldly and stayed out. Then at 20, about 16, 17, the pastor moved down the street from me. And he started talking. I ended up going to church like 3 times a week, man. I was there.
Right.
Yeah.
But see, this the thing. This the thing, Elder. The Bible tells us about that world before the Bible, quote unquote. Like it tells us about these things. It tells us about Egypt and Sumer and
Yeah,
the
but what I'm
Hittite.
telling you is I didn't read
tells us.
none of that. I didn't know
Right.
none of that. That's all
But
I'm
you,
saying.
yeah. Oh, yeah. And not saying you, but what people tend to do is they blame the Bible on the things that were the fault of man, that the Bible have nothing to do with. Like, say for instance, somebody, not you, but somebody would blame your situation on the Bible, where that's not the Bible's fault. Because like you say yourself, once you read the Bible, it tells us about all of these civilizations. But the way that we was given it, you know, that was the problem, not the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you know, I never had no contention with the Bible per se because, you know, even in my 20s, I read the New Testament from beginning to end to Revelation, and I kept reading it and back and forth, but I never delved off into the Old Testament, which had a lot of things in there, but Jesus said that he was the new covenant, you know, and I stick with that because that was presented to me. I never was a Bible scholar. So that's why I don't have debates and stuff like that. I was purely on faith in the New Testament. You know what I'm saying? So and it ain't no excuses. That's what I was.
Yeah. That's why I wish it that, you know, the brother Asar War, he didn't drop off because like I say, these these clickbait titles don't be having no substance behind it. Like Apostle corrected him, told him that, you know, not only did animals go by 2, but they went by 7s. He right there on the fly made up a reason why and connected it to it's still plagiarizing. Like that is ridiculous. Like as a grown man or a grown woman, like you shouldn't even much let that type of thinking be in your head to where you be that subjective to where you just, you know, throw all type of logic and all type, you know.
Don't believe that them stories is metaphorical in a lot of people's mind.
But see, this the thing. We can't. Go ahead.
I want to say this, and I need your answer. And Apostle,
let me ask you a quick question before you say it. So,
go ahead.
Ashay is asking me to bring him up.
Yeah, bring him on up, man.
Y'all say bring him up?
Yeah.
Bring the brother up.
Right. I'm just tired of the disrespect, man.
It's hard. Look, it's hard to moderate and conversate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you naturally go, you know what I'm saying, put your dog in it. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
Yeah, bring Ashay on up, man.
Let me bring him up.
Dialogue. All right.
Yeah.
And I'll bring him up. I was saying, though, Apostle, this for you and Gideon. This what threw me off too. This threw me off in 2016 and pulled me more over to learning more about Kemet. What was, and you know, when the Lord made the world in the 7 days, he said, let there be, let there be. I think Apostle heard me ask this question before, let there be light. And when he made everything, right? Remember the creation story, Gideon, right?
Correct.
Okay, now here you go. So where was Egypt when the creation story was being made? Because if the Bible predates the Abrahamic faith by 1,500 years, how do that work in chronology? I need both of y'all answer.
Right. So when you're looking at Kemet, you're looking at Egypt, you're looking at Ham, Kemet. That's the son of Noah. So
no, I'm saying a predate. Listen, I don't want to get confused.
Right. No, I know. I'm saying that's where we get the name Egypt or Kemet or the dynasty Kemet from, the son of Ham. But before that, there was a pre-dynastic Egypt that the Bible tells us about. That was the time of Noah or the days of Noah before the flood.
Right. But see, listen, we got to build. So when the days of Noah, but that's the days of Noah was after the creation story. It was Adam and Eve first.
Right.
So where was the Egyptian when Adam and Eve when them was being created and the world was being made? Where was the Egyptians then? Because the consensus said that it predates that story by 1,500 years.
So I can make sure that's you.
Did you understand, Gideon?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. But that's what I'm saying.
That the story
Turn on your camera so I can make sure.
On that camera, don't let them up.
Got you. Black Sage. You got to turn on your camera. There you go. All right.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So
gambit. I just want to say.
Go ahead. You can get a reset.
So Gideon and Suntan, y'all go ahead and wrap it up, and I can get Black Sage and yourself, since they haven't said anything.
Right. Yeah. So just to wrap it up real quick, 15 seconds, Elder Suntan.
Go ahead.
So when we're looking at Egypt, what we know as dynastic Egypt, that does not come into play like till what? 3000 BC, 4000 BC at best. So before that, and I'm of the opinion that the pyramids were not built by those people. They were built by people that was in that area before that time, which was before the flood. So the Bible speaks of it in passing. It doesn't give us an in-depth knowledge of it. You can go to books like, the apocryphal Book of Jasher, which was found in the Middle Ages, or you can go to the Book of Jubilees. It kind of speaks on it more. But there was a world before Moses and all them. So I don't know if that answered your question.
Yeah, that was my question. All right, okay. So y'all can go now.
You go first. Use up first.
Huh?
Some more. Yosapa? Joseph, go first.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Peace to everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat. Yeah, I didn't hear the young gentleman's presentation, and I'm not too familiar with the conversation as such. But my question though is, Apostle, you keep speaking about this script, this Abaya script. I just want to know.
Abaya.
Yeah, I want to know. Is that a Hebrew script?
Yeah.
Why is it a Hebrew script?
It's a Paleo-Hebrew script. It's an ancient script.
No, it's not a Paleo-Hebrew script. It's a Canaanite script.
It's not a Canaanite script.
Yeah, it is. It's borrowed from the Canaanite script.
It's not borrowed from the Canaanite.
It is essentially the Canaanite language.
Okay.
They were speaking. You know that.
Show me the Canaanite script.
The Paleo-Hebrew that you're speaking.
No,
you know the pictograph. The pictograph.
No. Pull it up with it saying Canaanite script.
I'm just gonna say, if you choose to debate the moderator, that's gonna turn out bad for you. Yeah. How about you keep it structured to where everybody can make an opinion on it? But that's right. On you, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm stating facts. The Canaanite script.
Well, then show it.
That's the first script.
All I'm asking you to do is show it.
I showed it earlier.
I showed it through Bing. I showed it through Google. Suntan looked it up. He showed it. It was in agreement. You show it.
Listen, just because it says Paleo-Hebrew doesn't mean it's Paleo-Hebrew.
Show me the same.
There's no such thing as Paleo-Hebrew. The appropriate name is Phoenician Canaanite.
That's false.
There's no such thing as
yes, it is.
That's false.
That's false.
I showed it
So are
That's
y'all
all.
saying that Paleo Hebrew and Phoenician Canaanite are different languages?
Yes.
Apostle, let
saying?
Elder
Yes, they
Yara
are.
and Humble go.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
are scholastically incorrect.
Okay, I'm glad you
No.
said that. So if you
Now,
actually, okay, I'm glad you said that. Peace to the panel. Shout out to you, Apostle. Hey, good show. Shout out to you, Brother Gideon and Elder Suntan. And I say, and Humble.
I'm gonna let Yara handle this discussion. I
It's
didn't
just
handle
brief,
it.
man. I'm not gonna be long. I'm not gonna hold these brothers.
I didn't show facts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
Apostle, you been beating them up on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. When you if you look at what they call, and I understand what the brother's saying, the Phoenician script,
Right.
sometimes they do refer to it as Canaanite. They do.
Right.
So he's right about that, right? The Phoenician script and the Canaanite script sometimes is talked about.
Jeremiah, show your camera.
So
Jeremiah,
it's the same.
show your camera.
But what we have is that what the reason why we have the term Paleo Hebrew is because what they understood is that when they looked into what they assumed was Phoenician, they understood that there was a difference in the dialects and how words were being pronounced and how context of the same pictographs that you would find in the Canaanite script were being spoken of and defined differently. So when they looked at the differences, what they found was a different dialect was just a different language. So that's how you develop Paleo Hebrew. If anybody actually, you shaking your head, but if you look it up, they'll tell you that it's a sister language. They're sister languages. That means they were developed at the exact same time. Look it up. You don't have to take my word for it.
Why don't you present that?
No. Why don't you let me
Why
finish
don't
talking?
you present something different?
So hold on, and I'm gonna pass it because I'm gonna land this right. The problem is why people get confused when they don't study it, is that the proto-Sinaitic languages or the what they call the meta-nature is the parent language. So that's the parent language. Out of that parent language, you get the Phoenician or the Canaanite language or script or language or script. And out of that, you get the Paleo Hebrew, which is the sister language to the Phoenician. If you look it up, they were developed at the exact same time, but it's a different language than the Phoenician. Just look it up. It's going to tell you exactly what I just said. The other thing is that we know if you study the Temple of Saqqara, circa 250, 2550 to 2650 BCE, what they discovered on the writings, the hieroglyphs that appeared to be meta-nature were written in incorrect order. So what they determined was this was actually not the meta-nature, but it was actually what they call the serpentine spells or the Canaanite or Phoenician-like language that was being spoken, but they used the symbols from the meta-nature. If you look at Paleo Hebrew, they have 22 of the same symbols or the pictographs that you find in the meta-nature, but the context and the definition and the morphology and the phonology is different in the writing. So it is not the same language.
Stretching it to get to 22.
That's correct.
I can only find 2 or 3 letters.
Yeah. So if you, possible, and people debate that too. But I wanted to say this to King J. King J is right when he says that there are no vowels.
Yeah,
there are no vowels. But what he's misinformed about is that you still have the sounds.
Right.
Okay.
2 vowel consonants.
Right. And so what they have is they call phenomes or phenemes or something like that. Y'all got to look it up. And what they have. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Whoever said that. And so in the Paleo Hebrew, they have the 3. I think it's A, I, and U. And so when you get exactly, and so when you get to what Apostle
Exactly. So when you get to what Apostle is saying in the Abaya, they're just using those variations. They're just using that variations, and it's usually the A. But you have to look at the context and the stem of how you of the definition of what makes the words different when you use the vowel sounds that apostles be using. So apostle is correct. King J is correct, but King J is just misinformed about it. And this is easy to look up. As much as they say they study, but they think they be having got you questions or stuff when they be saying, ain't no vowels, ain't no vowels. Why you using vowels? Well, King J knows that if he knows the language, he knows that it's Abijah. Abijah. He knows that. But what he won't be honest about is that they still use vowel sounds. Now, unless you speak in a click language, like some people do in parts of Africa, they use click sounds. You're not speaking anybody's language without using any type of vowel sounds. So that's crazy, right?
Yeah, just let me say this real quick. Just let me say this real quick, please. This is Moray Yermayahu, peace and blessings. Elder Apostle, Shalom, Elder Apostle, Shalom, Elder Yara, Gideon, and all the other brothers up on the panel. Thanks for letting me up. Shouts out to the House of Conscience. Now, I just want to say this. King J is absolutely wrong, emphatically wrong. He's
I tried to give him some grace.
You're being too polite. He's emphatically incorrect. Okay, so even with Apostle, Elder, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm going to stand with you. When we go in the back, we're going to chat, okay?
Yeah.
But as of right now, though, so when we talk about Hebrew, biblical Hebrew, even in the land of the state, of Israel today, they don't use the Nikudot system. Okay, that's only in the temples. With that being said, in Hebrew, ancient Hebrew, Proto-Hebrew, Proto-Semitic, there are vowel letters.
Yes.
There are vowel letters. How do we know? All we got to do is study Akkadian, which is the oldest Semitic language. They have what is called a syllabic language.
Facts.
Okay, that's where words are conjugated. The graphemes are conjugated. Now, this man King J up here keeps saying bar is the root word of a beer, not a beer. The root word is actually a bar, which is ayin bet resh.
Right.
You up here looking silly talking about bar is the root word. No, it's a trilateral root. Hebrew have more trilateral roots than bilateral. There are in some instances where there are bilateral roots like shem. Right. So when you get shem, that's like saying my name. You know what I'm saying? Or shem is like name, like my name.
The name.
I just wanted to clear it up real quick. I was hoping King J, but he ended up getting booted off the set. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I was coming for him for sure. Yeah. I was gunning for him.
King J know why he's not up here. So
good info. What about that plagiarism of Noah's story? We can definitely.
I wanted to respond, but my name was said several times when I was talking.
Let me say this, please, y'all. Let me say this. However way or form we get this word Hebrew, if there are Hebrew people, then there's a Hebrew language. Let's get away from this nonsense of hating Hebrew so much. You're taking their nation, their nationality, their language, like they don't have a way of communicating. Our whole system was based on oral traditions before it was based on written. Let's not do that. If they are, whether we call them Ivri or Ivret, I don't believe in the V, the Vav. Some do. I don't. I believe in the Abaya. But if I came up here talking Gabari, y'all would be real lost. Most people don't even know what Gabari is. And it's another form of a Hebrew dialect.
Correct, Apostle. That's a good point that you just brought out, Apostle.
Right. You're going to find
No,
words
it's not.
like,
It's not a good point.
you're going to
Because
find
the same
words
can
like
be said.
Yahoo. Yahoo.
Hold on. The same can be said
Instead of
with a made-up people.
Yahoo.
They can make up a
You see,
language too.
hold on,
as
brother,
we can
don't you
see
hear me
with the
talking?
modern-day Jews today.
Brother.
So, Apostle, you're not absolutely correct.
Brother,
No.
do you hear me talking? If I came up here talking, if I showed you Gabari, y'all would swear up and down, because y'all don't know nothing about it, that that's not a language. And there are people in Dahomey speaking it right now today. Right now. It's just another dialect. Like driving from Washington, D.C. to Mississippi.
Right.
Dialects are going to change. The way of expression is not going to be the same.
Correct.
So, I mean, we need to quit this nonsense, man. I shouldn't have to keep defending something that I done showed. And all I get from y'all is lip service. That's all I get. And that's all I'm getting. Ain't nobody showing nothing. Lip service, but giving me feelings. Rakufu, go ahead.
Damn, I get y'all speak on me when I'm off the thing. I can't respond to when I was getting spoke on when I wasn't on stream.
Oh,
I
who's
think he
that?
was talking to you because Raw Kufu ain't up here.
And Rakufu is not here.
He's
Yeah,
here.
he must be talking to you
He's
then because
not here.
Rakufu not here.
Rakufu, I'm looking at him.
He ain't on the panel.
No,
He ain't?
I think he dropped off.
Y'all don't see a K?
it's not
No.
Rakufu.
Now Rakufu must have
It's
dropped
not
off.
Rakufu?
No, it's not him. But what I was going to say was,
Yeah, go ahead,
What I was-
Ashay.
what I was going to say was in response. There's a few things I'm going to respond to. When you're looking at my presentation and what was brought out, Sonetta asked me to clarify. When you see my definition for what we have as plagiarism, we're dealing with mosaic plagiarism, and we're dealing with ideas and themes and even words, right? That will be taken. It's not, and it literally said it's not going to be identical. You're going to see slight shifts. So 2 animals to 7 animals. I think one of them like 16 cubits to 18 cubits or something crazy like that, like a slight shift. You're going to see these things. And we even expounded on that. We're not being super duper literal. We're just bringing out the fact that this biblical narrative is not the word inspired directly from God, and that is just a Semitic story that's pulling on past Semitic stories. That's who we're bringing out. And if anybody has a problem with that, debate it, and I will beat you down bad. I'll beat you down bad.
I'll debate it with you right here, say, because if you read the
we
biblical narrative,
hold on, we will not do.
Hold on, listen,
hold on,
bro.
don't
listen,
cut me off. What you
I thought you put something
hijack.
out there. You sound like
trying to live another day, Yara.
No, exactly. So I said we will.
No, I'm talking about you. I can talk about that right now.
When I said we would debate, we would debate in the proper setting. We will not be on a panel full of people. We will not be on a panel full of Israelites.
That's fine. That's fine, bro. None of that matters, bro.
I'm asking you a question. Do you want that smoke?
I don't care nothing about that. So let me say this.
So let me keep going. So you're not gonna cut me off to just run. Stop what you're doing.
Let me say this. You're wrong about the biblical narrative.
No, you're not gonna cut me off and tell me I'm wrong about nothing.
Hold on, Apostle. He's wrong about the biblical.
No, what the hell is y'all doing, family? Why y'all disrespecting me?
First of all, you already ran your mouth off too reckless. You already ran your mouth off too reckless.
I have the right to speak, brother. No, I'm not too reckless at all, brother. It's my turn to speak. You should not be speaking while I'm speaking.
Which, if I was apostle, I would never let you back on another panel until you apologize. Like the son you are.
How? Because you talked over him.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man?
I'm talking to my peers.
Stop disrespecting me on this panel, bro. Real talk.
Apostle is not my peer.
This shit get canceled real quick. It's not gonna go like
peer. Apostle is not my peer. Do you understand that? Apostle is not my peer. Y'all my peers. Apostle is not my peer. And he's not y'all peer.
Sure ain't. I'm 70 years old, man.
So let that be said, son. So first of all, the biblical narrative never about the flood story never says God said this is how the flood occurred. That's not how it says.
Hey, listen,
it tells
I'm gonna
us.
say you guys are being
brother.
real disrespectful to the young boy. I mean, the young gentleman. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Apostle, let me handle this.
Not drop the F-bomb.
Let me handle this, Apostle. First of all, before you came up here, hold on, before you came up here, bro, the way he talked to Apostle, I don't care what you think.
I let him back up here because
he let him back up here. He let him back up here.
Not always champion this panel.
Hey man, listen, humble. Listen, humble. I said, as I said,
you got nothing to do with it, humble.
Apostle ain't your peer. Y'all do that in the streets with y'all family. Apostle ain't your peer. He's not my peer.
Why is Apostle not a peer? Because he older? Do you
know what a peer means? Hold on. This is a teaching moment. This is a teaching moment. This is a teaching moment. Hold on. I'm talking to humble right now. What is a peer?
A peer is someone who work in the same field as you.
That's not a peer.
Have the same.
That's not a peer.
That can review.
That's
your
not
work.
A peer. That's not a peer. That's not a peer. That's not a peer because I have people. Listen, brother. Listen. You have listen. Everybody. Listen. Everybody. That are you serious right now?
Yeah. He doesn't. He's talking in one form.
See, that's not a peer. So we don't even have to discuss. We don't even have to further that conversation, okay? Because you can have someone who's a peer. You can have someone who's a peer write a peer review about a specific topic, and they can have a PhD in anthropology, or they can have a PhD in linguistics, and not work in the same field. Hold on.
No. With human nature.
No, that's not what make. Listen, bro. That's not. Listen. Let me tell you something. You said in the same field. That's not the same fields.
Anthropology and linguistics is the same field. What are you talking about?
See, this is the problem.
Anthropology.
This is the problem.
Linguistics.
It's a field where it's talking about age, status, field of discipline, but age is definitely a distinguishment in peers. So when it's speaking of age,
all I'm saying is you can have somebody who's a peer and they don't work in the same field. That's all I'm saying.
No, you can't.
All right, bro. Okay, fine, bro.
Listen. You don't know what I know.
Listen. That don't make you.
Wait, hold on. In court, you have a jury of peers.
You is not. Let me put it to you like this: you're not equal to Apostle,
even though they have different fields.
Because he's. How old are you, Apostle?
You don't understand.
How old are you, Apostle?
I'm 70 years. I'll be 71 in May.
Because he's 71 and you're not.
So because he's 71, when we're talking about the kinetic science, does that make him Jabari's peer?
Absolutely.
No, he's not.
Listen, you understand. You're understanding the point. What you're understanding. I'm not talking about what you think. I'm not asking you, humble, about what you think you know. I'm not arguing with you.
What I know.
Hold on, Apostle. You can't hear. You're absolutely right. It's not about what you think you know. I'm glad you agree with me.
About what you think anything.
That's what it's not about what I think what you think you know. It's about the fact that he's 71.
Just stop looking
70. He's 71, and you're not.
What does that have to do
with
information?
I need one mic.
So
hold on, please.
Like I don't know.
Do this on Sonetta. Please don't do this with me.
Yeah, I don't know how if people talk to their parents like that or their grandparents like that. Most of these young folks do, and they think that's okay. It's not okay.
Yara, let me just say this, right?
It's not okay.
Hold on. Okay.
Whether you agree with Apostle or not is two different things. For how old boy came up here and talked to him.
Wait for him to stop, man.
Yara, I understand what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying.
You also have to
let him go, Yara. Let him go.
Apostles.
That's all I'm saying. You don't got to talk to him like that.
Let him go. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Let him go.
Thank you. Yeah, I understand what Yara you're saying, but listen, Apostle is in an arena.
So what was you asking me, Joseph?
Can Yara?
He was talking, Yara. Hey, Zion.
He's already
Everybody
talking.
listen to me. I was.
Oh, I can't hear him.
Better. Go ahead, Yasha. And then I want to talk to you. Just check with you. I know it's your show, so go ahead, Yasha.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just saying that I understand what Yara is saying, but also Apostle is in an arena where there's also going to be challenges going on, and he has to understand that. But his way of basically dealing with the situation is what brought him to where he was with that young gentleman. So, in my opinion, I'm just thinking that, listen, you need to calm down, Apostle, and just, let people speak and, express themselves. And then you have a harmonious show. But if you go on like you're some kind of authoritarian, whatever, then you'll just be doing what the colonial master does, basically. You've just taken over, you've got power, and you're just trying to exercise your power. And I don't believe in that. And that's it.
May I quickly interject, because he said something very specific that I want to clarify here.
Go ahead, Zion, and then I want to talk to
thanks. And then I'm out. Okay, so
can I say something when I can?
Yeah, everybody go ahead and take your turn, and then I just want to ask the
Thank you. So Yasaf, I would say that would be correct only if I did not see this brother black out and start using ad homs and disrespectful language when somebody gave him a respectful critique, just a critique over a presentation. I saw the brother. I literally gave a critique over his usage of the word what was it? Plagiarism. And then Ankh West came in, you know what I'm saying? An atheist, you know what I'm saying? And another brother came in, what was it? Brother Cedric, you know what I'm saying? Came in and also had the same opinion. This dude went into calling us goof. The Ninja Turtle looking ass. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Come on now, don't.
I'm sorry.
See, now you started it, Lord. Like you saying somebody doing something wrong, and then you do something wrong.
Humble. It's okay. Let him get it. Just
watch your mouth, B. You sound
no,
do that.
guys. Hey, Zion, finish up what you're saying, and then we're gonna move on. B. Come on.
Extra. But, so if it wasn't for that, I would say that, you know what I'm saying, the brother had, maybe had a right to get upset, but still, we have to understand this. While we are literate and book literate and intelligent with all of this information, the most important intelligence that we have to have is social intelligence. Y'all, I don't care how much book smarts you have. If you don't know social intelligence, you're a remedial.
Thank you, Zion.
Because social intelligence is what is necessary to even deal with people and even convey your information. Nobody is going to listen to you if you are an a-hole.
Okay, Zion, leave it right there.
And I'm done. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I came up here to say, yo.
Hold on,
you know
that's a great point.
with that
Everybody, wait.
Be respectful to your elders.
Zion. That's enough. Let me say this, though. Yes, Ashay, you're back. Everybody listen. I wanted to talk to Gideon. I know you wanted to talk, but let me just say this. Apostle, yes, he is an elder. And for the most part, everybody, we're cool. We're good with each other for the most part. It gets heated in here. I am going to talk about myself. I am not proud of the things I have said to people sometimes when it gets heated. I have a story, and then I know I talk a lot, but I'm going to let you know about me, Apostle, and me. I used to, when I first came in, I've been doing this since 2020. I would bang on Apostle. I would get so, on the information, I would get so disrespectful when I would look back on it. It was really disrespectful. And I said, yeah, I was getting him on the information. I was getting on the information. But I was really ashamed of myself that I was talking to him as an elder in that way. Now, in my mind, yes, humble. Ashe, when you say he's a peer in the arena when you're doing the information. But then what Zion's talking about, I know you're very passionate and you said a couple things, but it's a balance. So I am going to let you talk, Ashe, but I want to just say this. It's a hard line to walk in here in these forums. Yara's a friend of mine. I want to knock him sideways when I'm
You ain't gonna do nothing.
No, I'm saying on the panel, I'm talking to him recklessly. But when I get off, I'm like, wow, that's my friend. Wow, I really was.
Yeah, that's my sister.
Yo, Apostle.
So my point is,
hold on, Nepal. Do you hear Nepal talking?
Thank you. My point is, we all are going to respect each other, but we do get heated. I'm not going to say because it'd be wrong for me to use their age because I don't like people using my sex, my gender. The brothers, I didn't hear the interaction. If they did say something to Apostle, they need to talk to Apostle man to man and work it out. We can still do that. Get it? We don't have to start going off on each other. We got to just reel it back in and say, okay, yeah, the topic is one thing, but we are a community, and then it'll be cool. It'll be fine. Ashe, you will talk. I promise. Apostle, I want to ask you, once we get this, everybody says their piece. Are you done with your show? Can we close this down so it doesn't escalate much longer? It's up to you.
Yeah. Okay. No, we're beyond the 3-hour mark. The problem is they didn't join. I went like 2 hours with just me, Suntan, and Ashe.
Okay.
I mean, deliberately, I invited Ashe up here.
Right.
From the beginning, from the onset.
Yeah.
And it was off. My part and his part. Off.
Okay, well, that's when we need to end.
I kept bringing them back up here, but the last time, it was because of that F-bomb.
I saw that. Okay, yeah, at that point, he was frustrated.
King J ain't up here.
Right. Okay, so I want to.
King J, as far as I'm concerned, he's not even welcome.
Okay, King J. Right. All right, Apostle. All right, great.
Now, I see you on Sunday.
Okay.
But if I got something to say, he can say it.
Thank you, Apostle. And so, all right.
But I am getting ready to shut it down.
Thank you, Ashe. I get it. The F-bomb. I think we've all dropped F-bombs. Maybe not Apostle. I got it. You were frustrated. I know you want to bring the information. Go ahead. I'm going to let you speak. Nobody likes getting kicked out and put in the back. So let you say your piece. Hopefully you can resolve this. It can be peaceful.
It happens to me every day.
Start a new, yes. Yeah. Oh, yes.
I'm gonna start like this.
Okay.
Zion Williamson, about 24. LeBron James, 40 years old. When they step on that court, he runs him over. He posts him up. He give him all the smoke he give everybody else. I don't have no respect to person. This man, respectfully, this man is nobody to me on this arena. In this arena, you drop information, you had your presentation, and you called my name. I came up here and I gave you the smoke. Now, when I'm responding and you keep on pressing mute until you can yell over me, mute, so you can, and I gotta beg you to talk, like you're my master, and I gotta say, please, Apostle, can you just please let me talk? I shouldn't have to do that, bro. I should never have to do that. That's going to, like now you pulling rank on me that you should never be doing to me. That's not fair. That's not how nobody run their panel. Not Sinetta, not nobody. That's not cool, man. And you kept doing it. And you kept doing it until you dropped me down. I didn't call you out your name. I didn't drop no F-bombs. I didn't curse. I asked you several times, this is how we finna go about it. And you said, yeah, or stop. Now you finna do it because you don't like what I'm saying. And you said, yeah, or you can just leave my panel. And I said, dang, I thought Sinetta said you could just leave my show stuff was dead. Well, no, it's gonna keep going over. And you just kept being disrespectful. The entire chat is saying it. You keep doing it, keep being unrighteous, keep being very unrighteous to me for nothing. I don't know why it's happening. So then when it comes down to the Scholastic Arena, yes, when I had my presentation, I called the brother Kazad a goofy. I call Aunt a goofy too. Why? Because they drew on points that I didn't bring in my presentation. So they was making an ass out of Ben and me, making an assumption. Now, did I call him a goofy? No. Did I call anybody a goofy on this presentation? No. So when Yara comes up here basically telling me, I need to shut up because this is his elder, I don't need to do nothing.
Okay, well.
And if you feel like you need to take my voice away, which was happening, so you can express that I need to bow down to this man is absurd. That's Willie Lynch syndrome. That's Willie Lynch syndrome. I don't have to bow down. Listen, I know 60, 70-year-old bums who sit on their mama couch to this day. I got an uncle just like that.
Brother. Ashe, let me just. I know you're.
Hold on. Paul, I got to respond to that because the brother's not being honest.
Apostle, very respectfully. Let me say this: Apostle is not. Somebody, I'm getting feedback. Ashe, I get it. You're frustrated. Apostle has been treated unfairly. I have been treated unfairly. We all experience it at a point. I want to say to you, let's do this another day. You don't have to be silent, but if it's his if it's his show, and he's I'm not saying it's fair, y'all. I'm having a real.
It ain't have to be fair.
I'm not saying it's fair, Ashe. But if it's his show and you're getting disrespected and put in the back and kicked off, I feel you. But if it's his show, just get off the panel. Contact Sonetter, contact me. Say, can I talk to Apostle later on? I don't like how it went down. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has to. Nobody should be mistreated. But if it's his show and it's getting to the point where it's escalating, don't keep on coming back. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just fall back.
But it's not, but Nepal, it's not escalating to anything disrespectful other than this man just muting me because he doesn't like. I'm not coming from no disrespectful point. I ain't coming. Hold on, stop over talking me, please. Because I'm not coming out like I'm not saying stuff like be quiet, stupid elder. I'm not saying stuff like shut your mouth. I'm bringing out pure information. Pure.
What you bringing up?
Okay,
and I'm getting muted and I'm getting put in back chats because men don't like what I'm saying. Is that now I've been watching Sonetter for a long time. We finna let him ruin that. We can't deal with information because this is the toughest environment. This the HOK.
Damn.
We can't deal.
Damn.
You know what? You right. Let me fall back.
Hey.
Okay, fall back.
Listen,
the problem is, I got to get this out the park. Lying.
I'm going to close it down.
Yeah, you know me. I do over talk. But this brother does too. He interject. He did it on the show.
Okay.
We can show and prove it. We were going back and forth with each other.
Listen,
even after I put him off, I did bring him back.
Yeah.
And I asked him. Suntan was here. Brother, let's do it right. It's about the information.
All right.
I sat there and listened to him. And as soon as I started talking about the 2 and the 7 animals, what did he do but interject?
I said you taught me something.
No, you did.
I didn't. I was quiet.
It doesn't matter.
You wanted me to admit to being a liar. You called me a liar, and you said if you're not gonna say you a liar, and I said I'm not gonna say I'm a liar, and you kicked me off. That's the truth.
At this point,
you called me a liar and said
because you're doing the same thing again.
Hey, at this point,
I just started talking, and you are interrupting me. What I said was, I asked you, did I interrupt you just then while you were talking? You couldn't even be honest. No, Apostle, you didn't interrupt me.
Okay, look, I'm gonna end the show. I'm gonna end the show.
And I told you because you sat right here and you lied.
Okay, Apostle.
Because I didn't interrupt you, but you interrupt me. And then you did the childish thing that you do. You ran off and called Sonetter.
No, he didn't call Sonetter. No, he didn't.
I have no respect for you because you're not a man. You're a crybaby and a complainer. And every time somebody give you any feedback, you never accept it. You never want it. You get into an argument every time somebody disagrees with you.
Brother, elder.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I had to say it. And I'm about to shut it down.
Okay, yeah, I'll shut it down. It's okay. Let me say this. Ashe, don't respond. You are welcome, Ashe. You are welcome, Humble. You are welcome, Yermiyahu, Rebel Ra. Everyone who comes in here with great information is welcome. For the most part, everybody that I've seen on here has been respectful to each other. It gets heated. We really need to end this. I want to apologize to the audience. I want to apologize to anyone who felt like they got disrespected, from Apostle to Ashe to Humble to anybody. I do want to let Gideon have the last word, if y'all don't mind. And then let's end this. For another day. We got 10,000 more streams to do in the future. Go ahead, Gideon. You wanted to say something? And then I got to end this stream. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say good show in the pod last night that you had. Yeah. Moderating is something that's, kind of difficult to do. We can't blame Apostle for not being a moderator when he was actually debating the brother at the same time. So, that we got to understand, but we definitely don't want no echo chamber. So we got to keep, all perspectives on the panel. We can disrespect the information, but let's not disrespect each other. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. All right. Love it.
Shut it down, Nepal.
You have a lot more panels, all right, everybody. So I'm gonna shut it down. You can go ahead and Apostle. You can leave. I'll get it. I'm gonna play a song, and we got another panel coming up. It's all love. Everybody here is family. Thanks to the HK, and let me play a song for you. Okay, Apostle. Thank you. Ashe. Ashe. Another day. Okay, Apostle.
Hey, got no respect. I'm sorry.
How about Hashemi?
How about Hashem? Hashem. Yeah.
Hashem.
Gal halal. Yahweh ba Hashem. Yahweh Shah. Crybabies.
It's LV Europa. Whatever you do, make sure you do it in the toughest environment. Mac double. That's the only way we grow. Yo, roll call for them tough niggas who act inspiring. You can't hit the stage with my vets if you don't meet requirements. Heard you did all that work from the fifth to the first when I birth your retirement. You hanging it up and it's still not enough in the toughest environment. Toughest environment, niggas will spit till they vomiting. Toughest environment, niggas will bring the piranhas in. Toughest environment, better be talking to scholarship. Toughest environment. Who the toughest, who the strongest, who the smartest? Hitting the stage, PowerPoint, and I'm going through papers regardless. Listen up, got a point to prove, but I'm moving on, cause you niggas retarded. Toughest environment, only up make you a target. You don't want that smoke, shit your body last week, run down on the whole Christina class with the pop. Oh my gosh, I think you the GOAT, no rigmarole. Still take total control, just put my shit at the top of the pole. For toughest environment. Listen, just get it, I'm still Pastor Bennett, I work every minute, and maybe I'm on with Chris and his thoughts, and I thought you should know that this ain't a scrimmage. And I'm shaping you right, molding you tight to be in the image of toughest environment. Yo, roll call for them tough niggas who act inspiring. You can't hit the stage with my vets if you don't meet requirements. Heard you did all that work from the fifth to the first when I birth your retirement. You hanging it up and it's still not enough in the toughest environment. Toughest environment, niggas will spit till they vomiting. Toughest environment, niggas will bring the piranhas in. Toughest environment, better be talking to scholarship. Toughest environment. I'm sure we can work this out, just get in the ring. You better be Zion Lexa, this best of divine prospect when he doing this thing. Or Captain Tazari, out there, cross that line, I get away clean. Or Ali Muhammad, so valid, still gonna be up on my team. All of it brought together because of the studio. Stop acting like y'all could have been doing that cause you didn't do it though. And I watched them lions get ran out of the den. this shit'll get crucial. Who you know take the whole damn stage and turn that shit to a musical. Stay in your cubicle. The environment's tough, don't wire me up. I'm calling your bluff. I'm running it back and I'm running it back like it's never enough. Got them diamonds in the rough, and we can't get to every treasure, but you gotta help me dig it up. But to me, it's like whatever. Yo, roll call for them tough niggas who act inspiring. You can't hit the stage with my vets if you don't meet requirements. Heard you did all that work from the fifth to the first when I birthed your retirement. You hanging it up and it's still not enough in the toughest environment. Toughest environment, niggas will spit till they vomiting. Toughest environment, niggas will bring the piranhas in. Toughest environment, better be talking to scholarship. Toughest environment. It's LV Europa.